Why, hello there, Karma Fisherman. Welcome to Board Games with Bid Bros on Monday. We just did an episode 2 days ago, it felt like, but whatever, doesn't matter. We've got fresh blood, and by fresh blood I mean old corrosive blood, known as Dr. Wreckage. What up, sir? How you doing?
Hi, fuck everyone. Moving on.
We also have the Doc Gast. 2 doctors in the house, but who knows if they actually have PhDs.
Yeah, but what he said.
Mm-hmm. Bingo, bingo, bango.
Yeah, fuck everyone.
Fuck everyone.
I was going more with the high, but yeah, okay.
Today we are playing Shadowrun Crossfire, which is a deck builder slash cooperative combat scenario thing. It's weird. Normally,
it's cooperative. I don't get to kill you guys.
I mean, you probably could.
Awesome. Definitely gonna do that.
Definitely gonna do that. As I said, corrosive blood. But yeah, we've read the rule book and we've gone, okay, what are we picking for our starter characters?
Why you always lying?
Yeah, so we've got 2 humans and we've got 1 Ufe. Man, the Ufe looks weird. But yeah. Now we need to pick roles. So I think the roles that we have are what? Street Samurai, Decker, Mage, and Face. They're the 4 roles that we have.
Where are they?
So they're just these are just
yours. There you go. Your Street Samurai.
Yeah.
I don't. What if I don't want to be the street?
Oh,
samurai?
we'll just swap decks. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, can we? Oh. Okay.
So each of the starting decks contains manners, marks, quick shots, and street smart.
Mhm.
The difference between the groups, like the Street Samurai gets 4 quick shots and 1 of each other card, whereas the Mage gets 4 mana and 1 of each other card. So
Decker gets 4 marks. It's just
it kind of really determines what you start with in your starting deck.
And what are they? Are they just different currencies? I guess maybe. Seems like it.
Well, no, they're cards. They're like actually the cards that you'll play. For example, the Street Smarts.
That's a
skill basic.
Oh, so it's like kind of it's probably like pairing like icons to icons or something like that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to change. You're gonna have probably match the cards to the challenge in question.
Yeah, I think so. So we don't get to double up on something though. Unfortunately, we have to pick 1 of each. So
yeah,
Records. Did you have a choice? Which one you wanted?
I want to pick.
You have the lowest starting health of everyone, I think. You have 4, so...
I'm going to be the Face.
Cool. I'll be the Street Samurai, I guess. So
okay.
I'll take your... Oh. Yeah, I'll just take it. Yeah, I'll take this. So then you have the Mage and the Decker to choose from. What would you like, Doc?
I'm okay staying as a Decker, I think.
Yeah? This fucking... The snap to your hand thing, even though it's like the bottom of your screen, is silly. Silly. Alright, cool. So yeah, the idea is that we're going to be going with... Okay, so... Starting hit points, health track, starting cards, starting union, did all that. Picked our races, picked our roles. Play the back market deck. Find each market deck has the following cards. So let's just take one of them out
already.
Let's just take the first one so everyone can see. So it has name, weapon, or ability. Damage box. How much damage the card deals, if any, which is the number underneath the gun symbol. So
this is not. I don't think this does damage.
Other weapon
like it modifies
cards.
Other damage.
Yeah, play this turn, deal 1 extra damage. So there are like modifiers and stuff like that. The cost for how much it costs is like the top right. It's that little orange box there. The type is on the side there, underneath the 2 pistols, it says weapon. So you can see it's a weapon. Card ability is in the gray, and assist ability is sometimes in there, but it has like a... Is there another card that we can pull out here to take a look? Maybe.
Choose a card with cost 6 or less in the black market and play it. Place that card into the black market, discard afterwards. Immediately flip a new card to replace
it. Yeah, so this one here. Yep. So this one here, see, has the assist ability on the bottom.
Assist abilities are played off turn.
Yeah.
To help another player.
Yep. So you can use assist ability only during another player's turn to help them. So basically, you play your card on someone else's turn, and that's what the assist ability will do. So, yeah, makes sense. Obstacles. These ones here. No, that's event. These are obstacles.
So these are difficulty 1, these are difficulty 2.
Which one's 1?
1 bullet hole, difficulty 1. 2 bullet holes, difficulty 2.
Okay, so basically the damage track is at the top here. Name of the obstacle is courier. Damage track. This set of numbers and/or symbols shows the path you would need to take to defeat the obstacle. You must clear each level in order from left to right. The type is the type of obstacle, which is how it says human. It's a human type obstacle, I guess. Some effects and card abilities refer to that type. Color of the obstacle: black, blue, green, or red. Some effects, card abilities, and mission rules refer to the color. The card ability is basically once it's flipped, you just read what it says. Flipped are when, flipped is when the card's flipped up, and defeated is when when it meets a certain threshold, or at other times indicated by the ability.
For example, this one, we would get its power when it shows up, not when we beat it, because it would win.
Yeah, it shows up,
it's flipped.
The obstacle abilities can always be in effect, or they can be triggered when they are first flipped, faced up into play, which is flipped. So they can always be up, and sometimes they can always, like this one here is always up, and this one here is always up.
Be sure to put these back on the right decks afterwards.
Yeah, these are all from the top one. Where's the... So this one's flipped, but it also has a damage counter. So that when the crossfire levels at a certain threshold, 2, or at other times indicated by the ability. So, yeah. A lot of these are flipped cards, so I guess like these just come up and we have to do them as we do them, sort of thing. So makes a lot of sense to me. So yeah, this one has flipped and defeated. So yeah, so it's kind of cool. Cool. And that's pretty much it. And then there's also the Crossfire Deck, which are these ones here. Basically, the name of the Crossfire event. These are events that happen sometimes in the game. The name of the event, the effect, if any, is the 8 symbol or the infinity symbol there. The level event is the bullet symbols, I guess. Yeah, our level event is it's the number there, so it has the 4+. Continuous effect icon doesn't have it there, but where is it? This one here, the circle with the thingy in it is a continuous effect icon. And the time bomb effect is basically, it looks like a bomb symbol. If I see it, I'll pull it out. This one. When this card is placed in the discard pile, each runner takes 1 damage. So basically, it's just like a timed effect that comes into play and does things whenever it does. So the sequence of play is as follows. You draw a new Crossfire card, which is the events up here, the obstacles, I guess.
Wait, draw what?
Okay, so your team will be attempting the Crossfire mission. So find that mission in the book, which is this thing here, down here. Yep. So getting the job is easy, just like Mr. Johnson promised. But you've got heavy company on the way out. Difficulty normal, no upgrade is needed. Your goal, your team will face off against obstacles in 3 scenes. Each scene ends when you have defeated all obstacles facing runners. Once the 3rd scene ends, the team wins a mission. So number of runners. Flips obstacles. So at the start of each scene, flip up obstacles as indicated in the chart below when flipping obstacles. First, flip obstacles from the hard obstacle deck equal to the Crossfire level. Then if you still need more obstacles, flip obstacles from the normal deck for the remainder. Place the first flipped obstacle facing the runner whose roll color matches the obstacle's color. Distribute the rest of them clockwise. The first round begins with the starting round. So I guess we need to decide who goes first.
Is there any way... was there some sort of thing, like a dice roll? Like, did they say?
We can just, I guess, choose.
It should be random, because it looks like there's a penalty for being first.
Yeah, so let's, what is it, components? Yeah, dice. Plastic dice, bring in D6, there we go. Alright, Reki, you roll.
Are we, so okay, highest goes not first, or highest goes first?
We'll go highest goes first. It's just easier that way. Okay. I got a 5, so Doc. Then we go clockwise after that. So me, Doc, then Wreckage, I guess. Okay, so let's do Crossfire stuff. The start of each scene. Each scene ends when you have defeated all obstacles facing runners. Once the 3rd scene ends, the team wins a mission. Okay. Scene 1. Flip obstacles equal to number of runners.
If there are only 3 runners, do not flip a Crossfire card at the start of the first round.
Mm-hmm.
If there are only 2, do not flip a Crossfire card at the start of the first or second round.
Mm-hmm.
So...
yeah. Okay, so... Crossfire. So we start with the hard ones, yeah, because that's what it says to do. First, flip obstacles from the hard obstacle deck equal to the Crossfire level. Then you still need to flip more obstacles. Flip obstacles from the normal deck for the remainder.
So the Crossfire level is 1.
Playing with less than 4 runners, one of us will need to take on a second roll.
Oh, really?
Where does it say that?
Page 12. Choose a starting deck for one of those. For one of the 2 roles, some game rules will reference your main role, which is the role whose deck you are using.
I don't know. That's interesting.
I'll be both.
You'll be both? Alright, easy. Done.
Okay, so you also start with an extra new yen.
You have to build for 2 decks, though.
Yeah.
Take your single new yen. Alright, so let's do. So basically, we flip hard for 3. So 1.
Well, hold on a second. Do we? Because it says equal to the Crossfire level.
Yeah.
But where's the Crossfire level?
So it's scene 1. So it's number of runners. Flip obstacles equal to number of runners.
No, that's not the level. That's how many obstacles we flip. Which obstacles we flip is the level.
Yeah, so it says here, first flip obstacles from the hard obstacle deck equal to the Crossfire level.
Oh, okay. Got it. From the hard deck.
Yeah, and then if you still at the start of each scene, flip up obstacles as indicated in the chart below. When flipping obstacles, first flip obstacles from the hard obstacle deck equal to the Crossfire level. Then if you still wait, oh yeah, that's a good point. What is
the Crossfire level starts at 0 on the first turn.
Okay, so that
then
means
it's 1s.
Then it's 1s. Okay, so we flip this, and then it goes whoever's the red. So that'd be the face gets that one.
So I get this obstacle.
Yep. And then this one is in chronological order, so that one will go to me, I guess, because it's black, right? Oh, so Street Samurai is black. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And does it double up, or does it just... First place, the flipped obstacle facing the runner whose color matches.
Distribute the rest clockwise. Right. So the first one goes to color-oriented. After that, it just goes clockwise.
Okay.
So we're done.
Okay. Cool. All right, then. So now...
we flipped obstacles. What the fuck do we do now?
So the next part is... the Crossfire level is equal to the number of cards on the Crossfire deck. Discard. Active Crossfire doesn't count. Okay. How to play. With each round consisting of runners taking one turn. Draw new cross... Okay, so... Alright, so we're still doing setup. Separate the normal obstacle deck, shuffle the black market, choose a starting runner, choose randomly. The starting runner remains the same throughout the game, so I guess I always go first. Shuffle the Crossfire cards from the Crossfire deck and place in the play area in front of that runner. Place generic tokens in common pool. Okay, playing them less than 4. Blah, blah, blah. Play occurs with each round consisting of runners taking one turn. The play sequence is as follows. Draw a new Crossfire card. Each runner takes a turn, beginning with the starting runner. Play continues clockwise until everyone's had taken a turn. The starting runner remains the same throughout the game. The round is over. Repeat steps 1 through 3. At the start of each new round, the starting runner puts the current Crossfire card, if any, into the discard. Wait, what?
There's only ever one Crossfire active.
Oh.
I guess that means.
Yeah. At the start of each new round, the starting runner puts the current Crossfire card, if any, okay, there's none, into the discard. Then, the starting runner draws the top card of the Crossfire deck, reads it aloud to the team, follow the instructions in the event. Many of the events have effects that only happen if the Crossfire level is high enough. See below. For example, if the Crossfire effect... So that's how you know the Crossfire level, because it's based on how many are in the discard pile, right? I guess. So, I guess I will flip this. Focus combat. The current runner can apply damage only to obstacle facing them, or facing a runner who has played a card that turn. Okay. So that would stay with me, I guess. I don't know.
No, it stays in the middle because this is affecting everyone.
It affects everyone? It says the current runner,
yes.
Though.
Right. The effect is the current runner can apply damage only to obstacles facing them or facing a runner who has played a card that turn.
So on your turn, it affects you. On my turn, it affects me.
Me and you. Because you can attack mine, right? Because I played a card.
No, because on my turn, I'm the current runner. It won't affect you because you would have played a card this turn. Presumably.
So, what it means is, each person can only affect their own obstacle unless someone plays assist cards, in which case they open up playing to other obstacles.
See, the reason I see that as like focused combat, like whoever goes first, then the second player can then help him out because he's played a card that turn.
No, because turns are not... If it goes from you to Doc, that's a different turn. There are turns and rounds.
Okay. Well, there's some terminology you learned. Alright, so... taking turn. Players will complete the following steps on their turn. Play cards, apply damage, take damage, draw and buy cards, end turn. Okay, so how many cards are we supposed to start with in our hand?
You start with 4, I start with 4, and Wreckage starts with 4.
Okay, but how do I draw?
This is your deck here.
No, I've got 2 decks.
No, you get 1 deck. You pick one. You go with either the mage deck or the face deck.
Oh, is that what it said?
Yeah. You pick one of the roles and you pick the deck that you want to be your main role. So if you want to be face as your main role, you'll go with the face deck. If you want mage to be your main role, you go with the mage deck.
Okay.
You're dual classing. You're that guy. All right. So you play cards, apply damage, take damage. Okay. So I'm just gonna play this up here so everyone can see what I have. That way we can sort of talk about this. So my current thing is I have to do 3 damage, then 2 damage, then a deck of damage, I guess, and then 2 damage and a street samurai damage. So do we?
Is that what those gray numbers are?
Yeah, so they're just normal damage. That's what that is.
What deals normal damage?
Well,
is that normal damage, or is that just a generic do this number of thing?
What the hell? Yeah, what the hell does fucking numbers mean? Because I don't see them on any cards.
I'll read it to you. So the damage track.
Okay, so it's colorless damage, which means
just damage.
So,
yeah.
for example, this mark does 1 hack, basically.
Yeah.
So he would need to play 3 different things to meet this 3 requirement. 3 anything. It's just anything. But whereas you see it's got a specific green, it has to be a hack damage.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only 1 also.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So he will
play 1 card at a time, resolving their abilities and putting them next to an obstacle to indicate where you want to apply the damage. Apply the damage once you've done playing cards. Apply damage to each obstacle with the cards next to them. Put that card into your discard after applying the damage. If any obstacle is defeated, distribute new and reward for that obstacle to the team. And obstacles facing you, dealing damage equal to their attack strength. Now, do we do the flipping stuff? Because this has a flipping thing on it. Were you supposed to do that at the start of the round?
Yeah, we were supposed to do it when it flipped.
Yeah, but these are like the first one. So, and it says to cycle 1 non-weapon card in the black market.
Yep.
Okay, so I guess we...
One of these guys, because they're the same. Yeah?
Sure, that makes sense.
So they're also pricey, and I don't know that we're going to do it. Cycling probably just means put it in the discard and then grab a new one.
There's probably a thingy in here, but I reckon that makes sense. Okay. Obstacle abilities. Is there like a glossary of terms?
What are you looking for?
Refresh. Because it says cycle. Sorry, cycle is the word I'm looking for. Here it is. Yes. Cycle. The act of discarding a card from the play and replacing it with a new card of the same deck. So, I guess the discard pile is like... We'll move this box out of the way. We'll move it like over here so we don't get confused. So that'll be the discard pile over there. Alright. Okay, cool. So I can play as many cards as I want in order, right? Play 1 card at a time, resolving their abilities, then putting that card next to obstacles. But I can do as many as I want, right?
Well, you only have 4, but sure.
Yeah. I mean, I can use all 4 if I wanted to. Okay, so weapon basic, mana. So
see, all these at the moment, they are literally just one damage cards.
Yeah, but they
one
have
damage of each type.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So what I'll do is I will play. Do I have to pay money for this?
No.
Or just the cost of getting them. So I'll play 3, and I'll keep this mark in my hand. All right. So apply damage. Once you've done playing cards, apply the damage to each obstacle with a card next to them. Put the cards in your discard after dealing the damage. So is there like a marker we can keep to mark these things? Is there like a
damage marker?
Damage marker? Okay. Oh, I see. That's kind of interesting. Does that... Okay, so... If I don't do 3 damage, for example, does that mean that... Oh, I see. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I guess you'd do it like that, right? Yeah.
Something like that, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can't do like the full 3 damage, it will refresh back to 0.
Yeah, and it counts as 3. Okay. That's kind of...
Oh, and then you take 2 damage. Well, first, You take 2 damage from your thing, right? That's how much health it deals.
Yeah, so then I take damage. Put the card in your discard after applying damage. If any obstacle is defeated... Okay, so what does that damage look like? Because it has this red health thingy down here. I assume that's the damage, right?
By the way, I'm literally already dead.
What?
Because mine's going to do 2 damage to me before I could physically possibly defeat it. Or it's going to deal 4 damage to me before I could physically possibly resolve it.
Well, I mean, that's what this crossfire does. Like, it kind of stops you from doing it. But you can also, like, get health back at the end of the turn and some other stuff.
You get health back at the end of the round, I will be dead before then. Guaranteed.
You have 4 HP. Dude.
Yep. It's going to do 2 damage to me after I deal 3 to it. Then it'll come back around and kill me. Because there's no way for me to resolve 2,
I'm
1,
sure
2.
it's not like that.
Well, remember, we're a team.
But we can't help each other this game. Because we flipped focus combat.
Or facing a runner who has played a card that turn. Okay, so you're going to go last.
Uh-huh.
Which just means you'll have to assist Henley as soon as possible. Or assist me so that we can assist you.
Well, because we haven't built our decks at all yet, I don't think we have assist cards yet. So I think because we flipped this one on literally our first round, there's nothing that I can do to survive.
We'll see. We'll see. Take damage. When you're done playing, if there are any obstacles still facing you, each one attacks you. When it attacks, it deals damage to you equal to its attack strength. No matter how many obstacles deal damage to you. The damage is combined and applied as a single amount. Some obstacles also have abilities that trigger when they attack. Now, the damage is combined with the damage and the obstacles attacking. That means you might become staggered from damage you take on your turn. Attacking obstacles, but you won't go into critical from that damage. See staggered and critical. So you'll probably go into staggered before you go into critical. When you take damage, reduce your hit points by the amount of damage you take. When you are healed, increase the hit points by the amount of healing. If an effect would heal you from all the blah, 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 you can't go above your starting hit points. If you go to 0 hit points and are staggered, no matter how much additional damage you take at the same time, you are staggered. No matter how much additional hit points. So you can't die, you just get staggered. So staggered. Damage taken from your multiple sources during the same step of your turn can't make you become staggered and go critical at the same time. So damage taken on later steps of the turn, however, can make you go critical if you've become staggered. When you become staggered, immediately shuffle your deck, hand, and other cards into a new deck, meaning you currently hold no cards in your hand. So basically, if you get staggered on your turn, you lose all your hand, and it gets shuffled back into your deck.
Well, so you draw before that, so what'll happen is I'll go from 4 to 2. I'll go from 2 to staggered. I'll lose all my cards, and then the next round I won't have any cards.
No, the turn order is take damage and then buy and draw new cards. So you'll just lose.
So I have 2 cards.
So no, what will happen is if for example you took all your damage right now, right? You spent no cards and you took all the damage, and you became staggered. You would take those 4 cards, shuffle them back into your deck, and then the next turn order is take damage. You take damage, you go to staggered, you reshuffle your cards in, and then you draw and buy cards. If you have 3 or fewer cards in your hand, draw 2 cards. You may.
Right, so I'll have 2 cards, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. But you can buy more cards up to your hand size with your new yen. Okay. If you start your turn and you're staggered, draw 1 card.
Oh, okay.
So you draw a card when you're staggered. If you're staggered, you still play cards and apply damage during your turn. You can still play cards with assist abilities on other runners' turns. Okay, while you're staggered, you don't get to draw 2 cards or buy cards. Okay, so you draw 2 cards at the start of your round normally. So you would draw 1 card instead of 2 during the draw stage. So you would draw 1 card. If you are healed for 1 point while staggered, draw 2 cards from your deck, even if it's not your turn. Okay. All right. So I take 2 damage, I guess, which puts me down to 3 because I didn't get to finish it. All right, and now we get to draw and buy cards, I guess. You've had 3 or fewer cards in your hand. Draw 2 cards. When you need to draw cards, not enough cards in your deck, draw the cards that remain in your deck. If any, shuffle your cards. Now you can buy cards from the black market. Okay, so you do draw before you... So I draw 2, I guess. Yes. Okay. The black market contains 6 cards from the black market deck that are face up. You can buy any number of cards as long as you have the new yen to afford them, which you get from obstacles. Okay. Put each card into your hand, paying the appropriate new yen to the bank. Immediately flip a new card from the black to replace it. There's no limit to the number of cards you can have in your hand. Cool. All right, so I can go over 4 if I wanted to with my 3 new yen. So what do we have here that's worthwhile getting? The current one I can pay one less for the next card. For the next card, they buy this turn and damage face. What does that mean? Yeah, that's sniper rifle. I only have 3 new yen though, dude. So I can't buy it.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's kind of your that.
Yeah, I have to beat a thing first, so maybe I should hold off until I beat it. But I've got a pretty lengthy thing to kill here, so.
Well, that's the thing. The sniper rifle can cut down the last 2 levels of anything.
Yeah, no, but I have to kill it to get new yen. I only have 3 new yen. I can't buy it. It's 4 new yen. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow! It just does 2 levels of damage.
Yeah, it just cuts off the last 2 difficulty levels on whatever thing you're trying to beat.
That's kind of cool. Okay. Yeah. So these actually go into my discard pile now. Poop. Okay. I'm not gonna buy anything because I want to save it for that sniper rifle. So Doc, I guess it's your turn. Wait.
I mean, I could just buy the sniper rifle.
Yeah, you could if you wanted to do that. I mean, is that something that you want to buy? Because I don't know if we have any healing things in here right now. Hang on, what's this one? Stun Bolt. Reveal the top card of your deck, then put it back on top of your deck. X reveals the...
Yeah, so I would reveal the top card and whatever the cost of it is. So this one, for example, has a cost of 3.
It deals
so if
3
I
damage.
revealed another stun bolt, it would deal 4 damage.
Oh.
Because it's 1 blue and then egg.
Oh, that's kind of cool. This extra damage. Plus, you know, negotiation. Next time you buy a skill card this turn, paying 1 less for the skill card. For each skill card you play this turn. Wait, what? Skill card? What does the skill card mean?
Oh, it says on the left here, skill, weapon,
oh, okay, I
spell,
see. Yeah,
spell,
yeah.
spell.
Cool. So I did. Okay, interesting. Is skill specifically like a face thing? Yeah, it looks like it is specifically a face thing.
Blues are spells.
I'll buy that.
Blacks are going to be weapons. Reds are going to be skills. Greens might be skills too. We haven't seen
Green
any.
is hacking.
Got it. Yep.
Oh my god.
What happened there? Or are you buying something?
I just bought it. I'm just gonna put them in your bag over here. Just easier.
I was doing that, and then there was so many of them, I gave up.
Yeah, just 1 new yen's not bad. So, because we're gonna do a lot of new yen stuff. So, all right, Doc. And then end turn turns over. If the runner to your left is starting round. Okay, so yeah. Now, hang on. Then we go back to the start. Let's just make sure we're doing this right. Do we draw another conflict?
No, that's only when it gets back around to you.
Okay, so you draw another. You draw.
You are the only one that will ever touch this deck.
Okay, cool, good. All right, but we don't draw any more conflicts, right?
No.
Okay, cool.
That happens after we defeat all of our obstacles.
Oh, I see. Okay, yep.
Or
So,
lose.
As soon as we finish, deal with one, we can start working on dealing with the other obstacles until we've only got one left, and then it's just all of us focusing on that.
Okay.
Except for this one, because we don't get to help.
Yeah.
Oh, until it gets back to me, at least, anyway. So does that actually mean
when
that...
it gets back to you, it still won't change?
No, when it gets back to him, this one will be discarded, and we'll get a new one.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
Are you sure? I thought it didn't swap until we actually
at the start of each round, the starting runner puts the current Crossfire card into the discard.
Yeah, so that counts as yeah. So
rounds are just a rotation and not completing obstacles. Because I thought it was completing obstacles.
No,
that's a
scene.
scene.
Yeah.
Got it.
Terminology.
Yep.
All right. Can we move it along?
I mean, yeah. First turn is always going to take the longest. So.
Okay, so hang on. If I do it this way, right? I can apply 3 generic damage.
Yeah.
And then apply
a gun
to do 2. I like it. Yeah.
Yep. You did it.
Can't quite finish it off, but it's getting there.
Then you take 2 damage.
Yes. So that goes in your discard pile now.
I didn't think damage would be so completely unavoidable, or I wouldn't have played the elf.
I'm sure there's ways to mitigate damage. I'm sure there's skill cards that give you something.
Then I draw 2, and I get to buy, which I'm going to actually just buy a Stumbolt.
Yep.
I'm assuming they go straight into discard.
And no, they go into your
get
hand.
Something new out.
Oh,
really?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And you can have as many cards as you want in your hand. But as we've seen, the moment you go staggered, you lose it all. So.
Right, yeah. All right, my turn. I play 3 things to do the damage to my thing.
Yep.
As best as I can do.
Yeah, take a... you got a damage token?
Nope.
There you go.
And that's my discard. And then I take 2 damage. And then I draw and buy cards.
Do you have both decks? Can you choose to draw from?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
He had to pick one that would be his main. The only reason he has the red and the blue card thing is if, in the event of drawing one, the color matches or something else.
Okay. Yes.
The
And then
matches.
he just gets an extra new yen for his trouble, basically.
Yep.
I'm gonna buy the sniper rifle.
I think that's a good idea.
Because it'll actually prevent me from getting staggered.
Clairvoyance. Draw a card, then discard a card. You can buy this card if you wanted to, by the way. If you have enough New Year's left over, you can keep buying.
As it refreshes?
Yeah.
So I have 1, and nothing costs 1.
Oh, okay. You only have 1? Okay, yeah. Draw a card, then discard a card. The current runner draws 1 card, then discards 1 card, and damage... Oh, does it add damage to his thing?
Yep.
Oh, that's what that is. Right. Cool. That makes this card so much better. Well, in that case... what is your current... Okay. That's not going to help, but Wreckage... I have a skill card, Negotiation. Oh, actually, no. This will do 2 damage right now. That's interesting. And it'll make it so that you can purchase a card again. Did you want to buy another card? You have access.
Have any more money.
No, it'll make things cost 1 less, so you can have access to these 3 cards, the ones that cost 2. Is there anything you want? And that one wouldn't be so bad, especially for assisting other people. Because you can use that card on someone else's turn, right? So,
don't worry about it. I won't buy anything.
You sure? Because the moment I use it, it will go up another damage round for you. So that's what I'm saying. If I use it, it'll do 2 damage to your current thing. Because it'll do a face damage and a generic damage. And it will make it so that something from the black market costs 1 less.
No, thank you.
Okay. Alright. Alright, my turn. Yeah? So this goes in discard over here, and we draw another crossfire. Pay the man. When this card is placed in discard, each runner loses 2 new yen. Instead of 2 new yen, each runner loses all new yen. I don't know what that symbol means. Is that like how many things are in the discard pile?
Yeah, so
Yes.
if we were at Crossfire level 3, we would lose all of our money.
Okay. Interesting. What if you have no new yen to give up?
Then you
Doesn't
just
matter
lose
then.
down to 0.
Yeah, each runner loses 2, so it'll be like up to 2. If you don't have 2 to lose, then
Alright.
nothing happens.
So I'm going to play that, which goes down to here. Boop. And then I'm going to... Yeah, I'll just hold on to it. Yeah, I'll just hold on to that, so... And I take 2 more damage, I guess. It's interesting, like, it's weird how you can't, like, mitigate health or how you get health back at all. Like, is there rules for that somewhere?
You get 1 HP at the end of something. It said, I think, scenes or...
Alright, I don't know where the health thing is. Doc, do you get any ideas?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah.
Like-
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know the rules of
Healing
that.
card.
At the end of a turn, if there are no obstacles in play, each runner heals 1 HP. And the starting runner removes the Crossfire event from play. Then it goes to the bottom of the Crossfire deck instead. Oh, okay, so you can actually prevent a card from being discarded and getting its bad effect. Because at the end of a turn, when there are no obstacles in play, we all heal 1, and the Crossfire event is put at the bottom of the deck instead of being discarded. Then, starting with the runner on the left of the runner who defeated the last obstacle, each runner in order can buy 1 card from the black market. The scene ends after the last runner buys a card or passes.
What page are you reading that on?
It's right here
Where's here?
on the table. I don't have the book or whatever. I don't know.
At the end of a turn. Okay, we have to have no obstacles, right? Okay, makes sense. Okay, so I take 2, so that puts me down to 1 HP. Great. Cool. Doc, you're up.
Right, yeah. I will.
Oh, wait, hang on. I draw
mark
2 cards.
to
Sorry.
end this.
My bad.
That obstacle is defeated.
And so there
Can you play 2 cards on his now? Like, because we don't have those rules in effect anymore.
Yeah.
yes, I can.
Okay, do that, and that means that at the end of my turn, we'll be done with obstacles.
Yeah?
Because I'll be able to defeat your obstacle, and then we won't.
Wait, can I only play assist cards on his? Can I
Yes.
just,
Mm-hmm.
or can I straight up just deal damage cards to it as well?
Assist is on other people's turns.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you can play. Let's see, play cards, resolving their abilities and putting them next to obstacles to indicate where you want to apply the damage. I don't know, man. The implication that I got from the cards was that...
Don't forget that you can apply damage to obstacles facing other runners. There we go. That's all I needed.
Yep. Yeah. If you could do his just next level, then I could kill it on my turn.
Well, I can play this. Reveal the top card of my deck. and add its cost to the power, so it gets an additional 1, so it's power 2. This moves up.
Mm-hmm. And then we have to do gun damage.
I can't help on your side.
Okay. Well, Wreckage, if you can do...
Okay, so wait. First, we apply damage, which means this gets defeated, which means we distribute 5 new yen amongst the team.
Oh.
I don't think we each get 5.
No. So starting with the player who defeats it, we go clockwise, passing them out, 1 to each person until they're all gone.
Got it.
Lovely. All right, so Doc...
Now you can draw and buy.
You can draw and buy.
Then you'll have to shuffle your discard pile back into your deck to... I think you draw the remaining
You draw
card first.
yeah. So you draw this one, and then you draw another. You refresh your discard, and then you purchase.
Okay. I think I should just spend my new yen because I'm going to lose it anyway.
Yep.
No, you're not. You're not.
Well, I mean, I have to have my thing get killed as well.
Yeah, I'm going. I said I'm about to defeat both of the obstacles. So.
Okay, you can do 9. Like, what's it? 2, 4, 8, 6.
Yes. Yep.
7 damage in a turn.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're not going to lose your money, when we're not going to trigger this at all. But you can still buy if you want, obviously.
Yeah.
Buying refreshes the thing.
Pick up a black market contacts. Yeah, I just want to get something more useful out there, so I'm just buying cheap shit.
Requires spell. You can't play this card from the black market unless you played a spell card this turn.
Oh.
Interesting.
I mean, he
Ooh.
did play a spell card, so... yeah. You can discard your hand. If you do, you draw that many cards. Cool. So, like, at the end of the round, you can just be like, and give me something new. That's kind of cool. All right. Reki, what's this magical turn you're going to do?
So I deal the 2 level damage.
Wait.
Then I do
Okay, yep. I see what you're doing.
that type. Then I do the last 2 levels of mine.
Yep.
And when it's defeated, it'll blow up yours.
Wait, what?
Defeated,
Deal one
deal
level
1
of
level of
damage to
damage to
another
another obstacle.
Oh, sweet. Neato. All right, so hold up. Let's do your new yen first because you have to hand out 8. So 1.
Well, no,
2.
hold on a second. Because it actually there's like an order of events. Because a damage applies and it's defeated.
Yeah.
Then we do the new yen, you're right. And then
5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll do this one blowing up because it's 8, and I assume that goes on mine because it was in front of me. Yeah, 1.
Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7, 8. Yep.
3, 4.
No, it's not. Nope, because I'm the player who defeated
The current runner on whose turn the obstacle was defeated, so
Yep,
it starts
so it
on
starts
wreckage
with me.
again.
Fine. Don't even get my
mean,
money.
That was extreme. You could have just taken 1 and put it over there. But...
Yeah, it doesn't affect you at all.
Yeah, you end up with the same amount. I'm the one that got 1 less yen from that exchange.
It's all good.
And then it's at the end of, well, first I draw.
All right, so yeah, and then you make your purchases for the round.
Then I can make purchases.
You can purchase as many as you want.
Oh, this still does the damage.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can use it on someone else's turn and it helps them. Right, so that's
Well,
2, right?
that one doesn't help anyone else.
It's an
Or
assist card.
I can do it.
Yeah. Reveal the card from the top of your deck. And to reveal a card that matches the color of a card already revealed this way. Draw all the revealed cards except for the last one. Okay. That's a weird card.
It's a card that
It's best for people with mixed decks.
yeah. So who have a lot of different colors. But right now I have a lot of reds, and it would be a red itself.
You can buy some of the blue ones then.
Yeah.
Did you use a spell this turn? I don't think you did.
Nope, I did not.
So you can't buy this one.
Well,
You didn't even play a mana? Because that is still a spell.
wait, play a mana. What's a
blue
mana?
card.
Yeah, the basic blue card is a spell.
No, I didn't.
No,
I did red.
He played a red, a black, a red, and then he played, and then that blew up his card, and then that killed mine. And then then he played a sniper rifle, which killed his card. So yeah.
Right. So I never played a blue card. No.
Right. You buying anything else?
Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should just buy more.
That coordinated attack's not bad actually. Yeah. All right. So you grabbing that one? Sweet. Oh, there's another one.
I'll buy this one too.
Yeah. Oh, wow! Look at that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And now what happens? Now that all the obstacles are gone.
The turn ends, and as the turn ends, when there are no obstacles in play, each runner heals 1 HP.
Mm-hmm.
And the starting runner
Yeah.
removes this card from play. It does not go into the discard pile. It goes to the bottom instead.
Okay.
And then, starting with the runner to the left of the runner who defeated the last obstacle, each
Which is
runner,
me.
in order, can buy 1 card from the black market.
All right. So.
This
Alright.
scene ends after the last runner buys a card or passes.
All right. So this is me then, I guess. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I really like that coordinated attack. That seems really good to me. That death touch is also pretty good too. So the only person who can buy this lightning bolt. I mean, I guess we can just buy these now, because, right?
No. Nope.
I guess then Doc's the only one that can buy them, right?
No, because
No,
I didn't.
it's not his turn. Like, nobody has played a spell this turn.
Yeah.
That limitation applies.
All right. Well, I'll buy this one then. For 4, yeah?
Got a hacking one, finally.
What's that do? Cancel all abilities on one
I'll
obstacle,
take that.
for the rest of the game.
Well, it's your turn to buy. And then I get a chance to buy.
Yep.
Unless it's 1, I can't.
Ooh.
It's not 1.
That runner heals 2 HP.
All right. And now I pass. And we start at the top of the next scene.
Wait.
At the start of each scene,
You can't purchase anything else?
I've got 1 Nguyen.
Wait, so we don't get to keep going until we run out of money?
No.
No, this is our free buy. We get to buy one thing for free without having to fight anything in the meantime.
Okay, so it's only one thing you buy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
And now we start the scene. At the start of each scene, flip obstacles is indicated in the chart below. It's scene 2, so it's number of runners plus 1.
And then
You will get the bonus obstacle in that case, Dave.
when flipping obstacles, first flip obstacles from the hard obstacle deck equal to the crossfire level. Okay, so we have 1 crossfire. So that means the first one that flips is this one.
Mhm.
All right.
And it goes in front of you.
Yes, it does. Gargoyle.
Then you-
And this one is red?
It doesn't matter now. It goes clockwise after the first one.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna take 3 damage a turn.
Unless you can clean one of them up soon.
Which
Wow,
is-
Gargoyle takes 6, and wow.
Yeah. All right.
And
so-
when you defeat it still hurts somebody once.
Okay. So that's the start of the round. Yeah. Now we start again.
Oh my god, you're in a lot of trouble, Dave.
Yeah, I know, dude. I know.
The elf shaman heals every turn.
When this card is placed in discard, also place the top card of the Crossfire deck into the discard, but don't resolve its effect. Okay. So we're not at 5, so we only count the first one. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat that. But let's see. So, first round. Play cards. Okay. All right. 3, 4, 5.
So,
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play coordinated attack. Who reckons they can help?
so me, because, well, does it say immediately plays that card? No, just a card.
A card. Yeah.
Who
Okay.
are you trying to kill first?
He's got to kill the shaman first, because I don't think he can actually build up to 6 right now. So, like, here's my thought. If you can get, I don't have it in my hand right now, but if I get the sniper rifle, all you need to do is get her to the mask level of damage, and then I can finish her.
I can do that.
So if you get her to the mask level of damage,
Mm-hmm.
and I draw the sniper rifle, then the shaman's just gone, and you can
All right,
weather.
we'll
2.
draw the sniper rifle.
All right, so I'll draw a card. It's not the sniper rifle,
Okay, well,
but I do get to play a card.
do 2 damage. If you can do 2 damage, we're good.
I don't have any. Oh wait, this one. Wait. Ha ha. Or I could do this one. No, I need to get the sniper rifle. I need to get the sniper rifle so we can kill the shaman in 1, right?
Mm.
Or if I just do 2, can you kill her from full? Is that what you're saying?
So let's take it. I can't do bolt damage, but should be back. Like if I don't do bolt damage, like if I can't do bolt damage this turn,
Like I can't do it out of order though.
you can do assist later. Like that has assist damage. Like I can get
Right.
down to bolt damage, but you get to play a card right now, and then you can use an assist later. So you
Right.
can play a card. You immediately play a card right now. So just whatever. Doesn't matter what it is. Just play it.
I'm gonna play this on me because I need to get the sniper rifle, and then we can kill it.
Right.
That's my goal.
Well, I mean, you just doing
I got
damage.
the sniper rifle.
Okay.
So all you need to do is get her down to the thing.
Did you discard a card?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you still need to play a card immediately on me.
That is the one that I did.
Okay. Well, that means I would draw a card and discard 1 card.
No, I didn't play it on you. I targeted me.
It says he immediately plays a card, and he played a card. on
Yeah.
himself.
All right, then.
So I could get the sniper rifle so that I could finish her off.
Fine. So that's another health. And then this is why I need you to do 2 damage. So you can do the 2 damage with the sniper rifle then?
Yep.
But on your turn, right? Because it doesn't have assist on it.
It doesn't have assist on it.
So really what's going to happen is you're going to have to do 3 damage on your turn.
No,
Uh,
I don't have to do 3 damage.
Cancel all abilities on the card for the rest of the game and damage 1. Okay, so
That damage
she
doesn't
won't-
do anything,
she
but
won't
she won't
heal.
heal.
she won't heal, but doesn't do anything. Okay. So, now
Should I do that, or should I hold that? Actually,
Well, no,
Because-
because
Does anybody else have a worse one?
you still need to play a card.
Does anybody else have a worse one?
That's the thing. Hers is the worst. So I figured I was either going to do that or just keep it for straight up damage.
By the
You
way,
need to cycle one of these cards, by the way. You flipped it.
no, but it's not. We're
Yeah,
not at level 2 yet.
No, this one. It flips.
No,
Cycle
cycle
a
the card in
card
the black market that's the
with the
lowest
lowest
cost. So it wasn't even
So it'd
So
be one of
it's
these three.
both of these two. Both of them.
Maybe.
this one.
Untied, cycle all tied cards.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, I wanted that other one in the thing.
Hey,
Oh, well.
another duck wagon.
Jacked in.
Okay, so
Anyway.
hold up. My turn's still going here. So it's down to here, I guess, right? And it's got a thingy on it. So that's fine. Do we have another marker for that or something?
Let's probably just do that to indicate that that's damaged.
Alright, yeah, I'm cool with that. So now what's going to happen is I take damage. I take 3 damage. I go to triggered, staggered. What does that actually do again? I lose all my HP. All my hand. Where is it? Okay,
If you're staggered, your options on your turn will be limited. Page 17.
Yeah, I'm reading. If you take damage that would reduce it to less than 1 hit point, you go to 0 hit points and are staggered no matter how much additional hit points you take. If you're healed 1 hit point or more while staggered, draw 2 cards from your deck, even if it's not your turn. Ooh, interesting. So I draw 1 card, and then if I get out of staggered, I draw 2 cards?
Yep.
That's cool. If you take any damage while staggered, you go critical. When a hand goes critical, the mission fails. So I can't die, basically, is what needs to happen here. So I played 3 skill cards. The next time you buy a skill card this turn, pay 1 less for each skill card you played. So I can buy something that costs 3. I was... I still have Union. Cool. I'm going to buy the dock thing. Dock wagon. Yep. Oh, I draw 1 card. So dock wagon, choose a runner. That runner heals 2 HP. I would like to use it on myself, but I can't because it's not my turn. But I should be able to do that next turn, so we're okay for a little bit of time.
But let's both move up to basic bitches again, so he has to put us back.
What are you talking about?
Oh, there we go. Maybe he.
Have
just
you
wasn't
not been
paying
listening?
attention.
I literally didn't hear anything you guys were saying.
Yeah, that's
We've been
what we were
talking this whole
saying.
time. You should not have been staggered
Why?
because you forgot to heal 1.
No, I did heal 1.
You only took.
I was at 1 before. I went to 2, and then I took 3 damage. Math.
But you start at 5, and your thing did 2 damage. So how did it put you to 1?
I took 2 damage every time. I was down to 1, right? I healed 1 up to 2, and then I took 3 this round, which put me into staggered.
Right, but you
Yeah.
shouldn't have been at 1.
I was. So 5, 4, 3,
To 3.
2, 1. I took 2 rounds of damage, guys. 2 rounds. Remember? I was the only one that
Okay.
didn't kill my thing on the first one, and then I gained 1, lost 3, put me in staggered. Okay. Cool. I don't know what happened with Discord then. I didn't even notice. So, I bought Dock Wagon. It's now someone else's turn. What's this? Hero move. Each runner draws 1 card. That's really powerful. That's 4 damage. I like it.
Also, it costs 9.
Yes, it does. All right, Doc. What's yours? 5, 1, 5, and 1. Well, it's not 2. That doesn't even come in. So you
No.
good? Yeah. Hey, look at that! It's a spy bug. All right. So what are you doing?
Nothing really. Yeah, it's gonna hurt me. Fuck it. I guess I'm just gonna have to attack the Scrybot.
So
Keep in mind, I
question.
heal 2 next time, but I take 3. So I am going to go back to staggered.
Well,
again.
isn't Wreckage going to sniper rifle her?
So you're only going to take 2, but that'll still put you back to staggered.
Yeah, well.
I could actually no. I can definitely take 1 chunk off the gargoyle.
So
that's a big deal because 6 is really, really hard.
If you can do 1 whole chunk, that's pretty fucking good.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1.
6.
Wait, so does Black Market Contacts mean that you can buy a card literally right now?
I pay its cost and put it in my hand immediately.
And then you can continue playing it on the turn. Okay, so that's actually an interesting card. Okay, so how much damage did your stun bolt do? Just
plus 1.
Plus 1? Okay, cool.
So it just did this single.
Yep,
that single
it literally
level.
just did 6. That's what I was saying. Like I can do 1 chunk, but that's everything. That's it.
Yeah, thank you. That's really helpful, actually.
So I draw 2. I buy. I can't buy anything. So we move. I take 2 damage. And Wreckage.
Finish off the shaman.
Okay. With what? Again?
Sniper rifle.
Okay. Okay. Yep. So then, that goes in there real quick.
No, that I just gave them to you.
Oh.
We got 2 each from killing her.
Oh, we did?
Now, how on earth do we finish killing the gargoyle?
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking, because like I don't even have the potential to damage that for like another 2 turns.
Well, I mean, the idea is that we... So, does it work like is it counted damage for a round, or is it damage for a turn?
It's turn, so it does go away as soon as we...
Yeah, if you
pass.
can't deal that 6 damage in 1 hit, it just goes away.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
If I could get more money, there's stuff in the black market that could kill the gargoyle, but...
I mean, the other thing is, like, I could just keep trying not to die, and then you guys kill more things so we can get more money, right? That's the other option.
Well, if anything, we'd probably get mine, because it's worth 11.
Yeah, but it's also 5 blue 5.
Yeah,
Like
5's not hard to do.
5's pretty hard to do. Let's see. Could do. Is there a sequence on the cards for damage?
Not really. It's just the order you play them in. Play cards 1 at a time, resolving their abilities, then put them.
Well, so I guess my question is, can I apply its generic damage first and then its...
I think they're all applied to the same level.
Yeah, so it's combined, basically. You combine them together. I see what you're saying. So does it go like
generic,
down?
Then red? Because I'm like on mine, it's generic 1, then red, then generic 3. So does this put me to 3?
There is actually an order here, so it goes top down. Actually no. Hold up, no, it totally doesn't matter, because you in the example they give on page 15, the coordinated attack goes red, generic, and then the next card is blue, then generic, and he puts the generic first, and then the blue does damage to the next one. So you can, basically what happens is you do the order of the cards are only because of the effects that are on the cards, but the amount of total icons you get, that goes into a pool. Then you just use that pool to damage the card. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter in the order in which it goes. As long as you have the right amount of symbols to do the damage required, it doesn't matter where they came from. So theoretically, you can do both of them. Yeah, with that one card. So who are you targeting with your coordinated attack, by the way?
So I'm going to. That's an interesting question.
Well, I suggest me, mostly because of the fact that I can't do anything on my turn, and I can at least give you 1 damage.
If you dock wagon yourself, you'll be able to draw back 2, won't you?
Yes. Actually, yeah, you make a good point.
So do that.
You want me to do that right now?
Well,
Oh, yes, it immediately plays the card.
It has.
Okay.
What
yeah,
has to happen now for us to get the most benefit out of it, right?
Yeah. So.
No, wait. If he stops being doesn't staggered let him draw an extra card as opposed to not drawing an extra
staggered only lets him draw 1.
Yeah. So coming out of staggered, I automatically draw 2 cards straight away.
Oh, when you come out of staggered, you draw 2.
Yep.
Got it. Okay, then in that case, yes.
Okay.
You also draw another card because
no, I already did.
Says
already did. Oh yeah. Yes.
Draw a card, then play a card.
Mm-hmm. All right. Back up to full. Thank you.
Okay. Now I.
So here's how we do 6 damage, guys. I got 4 in my hand. If you guys want to keep your assist cards, if you have them, and use them next turn, we could do 6 damage.
I don't have any. Also, assists don't always deal damage. Let's see. If I play that, I deal 1 damage, and then I could. Shit.
You could shit.
Does anybody have an assist card that deals a street samurai type damage?
You're the only one that has that.
I don't have that.
Oh, well. You're the only one that has a samurai card. For some reason, we're not getting samurai cards. But yeah.
In that case, I can't. I need my own sniper rifle to beat my thing.
Yep.
Could I do a level of damage on the Scrybot?
Can you do 5 damage?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can do exactly 5, but then I have an empty hand.
That's okay. If you can do exactly 5 damage, that's 1 level that, you know, that's the best use of your hand, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so the way that the sequence has to work is I use this to be able to buy a card.
Yes. You can buy a card.
I buy
right now.
the 3-costed card that I can afford.
Mm-hmm.
And then I play all of my cards to do 5 damage to the Scrybot for the first level of damage.
So you're applying it to here, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
anyway, point is, it all resolves. It all goes into my bin. He's got the first level of damage on his. I got the first 2 on mine. The elf is dead.
Neato. All right. So
then I go to draw and buy.
Yep. You just flipped your card.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't just flip it.
He also grouped them.
Okay. Good job.
Okay. That's how much damage I'll take because mine won't be dead.
Almost as good as cyberpunk games. Yeah, we're playing Shadowrun. It's a card game. It's kind of weird. Oh man, your card.
I'm kind of liking it.
It's got a weird sort of like luck based like sort of oh shit the milk run went to shit sort of vibe to it, which is kind of interesting.
I like the fact that you often have to. It's kind of like that gritty cyberpunk world where it's like, do I take care of myself or do I help my ally?
Mm-hmm.
I want to take care of myself, but then again, my ally has, I don't know, a big gun that I might be able to use later.
Okay. Did you just take 4 cards in your hand, pick 2, and put 2 back?
No.
Okay. All right, my turn.
I drew all 4 in when I was only supposed to draw 2, and I put the last 2 that I drew back.
Are we not doing the effect on?
That's what the effect was. The effect was to put a
extra 1 in the
extra
thing.
one in
it
the
speeds
thing.
everything up.
Yeah, it just makes the level go up. And we don't read it. It just adds it.
It just
in there.
makes the level go up.
The mage chooses a runner. That runner places the top card of the black magic deck into their hand. Then flip that card up from the normal obstacle deck and place it facing that runner. Okay, so some runner gets an extra card, but
an extra obstacle. Both of you have. Dude, by the way, this is gone. Like,
I know.
Get rid of it.
Well, no. Okay.
So I'm dealing with the least bullshit right now, so it should be me to get an extra obstacle. Because mine only deals 1. I could probably kill it.
You just get to pick. You don't have to justify it.
I'm not trying to justify it. I am asking you if you agree with that tactical observation.
I honestly think that it should go to Doc, to be honest with you, because I feel like you've got your stuff sorted, and Doc is taking the most damage.
Right. It's going to put an extra
if
obstacle
he puts another obstacle in front of me, then I'm going to be taking even more damage. At the moment, he's the one taking the least damage.
Well, let's see what that obstacle is first, yeah?
We don't get to see it first. I have to choose first, then it goes, then it's flipped.
All right. That's what you get.
Well,
I mean, at its current rate of damage, I'll be staggered by next turn. Wreckage won't. Well, he will now, but you know.
I can take care of mine though.
That's actually not too bad. That's pretty easy.
Each runner places 2 cards from the top of their deck into their discard. If a runner has less than 2 cards in their deck, they don't reshuffle to discard more.
Okay, so I just put that in my discard, flip.
All it means is that you don't draw those 2 cards, basically, until it reshuffles.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Okay.
That gets me to my reshuffle quicker, and I've already...
Oh my god! Oh my god. Guys, I totally lucked out on the black market card.
Show us.
I want it to be a surprise. No, okay, fine, I'll show you. Boom, look at this 9-costed gun that I just got.
Okay.
For each other runner, move up to 1 obstacle or boss facing them to face you. Obstacles and bosses can't attack this turn.
Yeah, I'm basically getting all the face cards and you're getting all the fucking Street Samurai cards. It's the best.
So, well, what this means is...
Yeah, it's the best.
On my turn, I have 6 damage I could put on the gargoyle, and also we would have a ramp, or my shit wouldn't hurt me. I could even move them off of you onto me.
Actually, I'm gonna do this.
If I'm gonna end up, we'll think about it. We'll see what happens when we get there. Anyway,
so 3, and then 3, and then gun
on mine.
Yeah.
So that it's almost gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if I clear my shit out, then I'm more capable of moving stuff to face me.
And the reason why that's important is because I could do 1 damage here and 1 damage here, or I could, like, do you have any blues in your hand, Doc? Is that what you, like, because if that's the case...
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that or not, but no, I don't.
It's a cooperative game, right? Like...
Yeah, but sometimes in cooperative games, it's like
there's
a rule that you're not supposed to reveal what you actually have in your hand.
Well, there's actually a communication rule in here. Let me just take a look. Runners are not allowed to show others runners what they have in their hand, but they can verbally discuss anything they like in order to perform an effective team. To ensure fun, yeah, so we can't show, but we can just say what we're capable of.
Which means we're allowed to lie. But no, I don't have any blue.
Alright, so that's my turn. So you go.
That's why I saw you put that there, and I was like, "Oh, thank God, I'm not going to be stonewalled by 1 fucking mana damage."
Yeah,
and then you moved it. It was like, "No, I need that."
Alright, so I take 2 damage. That puts me into staggered again. Oh, whoop-de-fuck. I take 1 card. And then I can go buy. Can I buy for 3? Anything? Nothing. Okay. I could buy that, I guess. I did play a blue card.
Yeah, you did
so-
play a blue. I would buy it actually because we've been wanting to get that card. It's pretty good, and you need to have played a spell to buy it.
Alright.
And it just gives another card in your hand too.
If nothing else, it's damage.
Yep.
That's why I was okay with picking up spells, because it's like, okay, I'm not going to get anything amazing because it's a spell, but at the same time, it's damage. I can use that at some.
All right, and it's your turn, Doc.
Oh wow,
That's Iron Grab is not bad.
I'm going to be buying that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So if
There's literally only one thing I can do on this turn. No, actually, there's 2 things. So I can 1 to here and 1 to here.
Oh, actually, Doc, look what I put in front of you, man.
you don't need to do that yet,
It's 2 damage if I assist. Right?
I still don't have 5.
You still don't have 5?
No, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's
Yeah.
still not 5 damage to actually.
well,
Yeah,
why
this
why
one.
don't you can beat my combat deck or you can kill him, and then we can distribute the money.
Oh yeah, shit. That's a green. I thought that was a blue. You're right. Yeah. So if I put both onto here, that's a black. That's a green. He dies.
And those are your only 2 cards. So then you can have the money. Starting with you, we distribute 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm definitely going to spend 2 to get that icon grab. Do you draw first or do you buy first?
You draw first.
draw first.
So you draw 2
Cool.
if you're not staggered.
Yeah,
And
that's why I was double checking.
then you add on.
So I draw 2 and then I buy.
Yeah.
Pair programming. You can play a card with 3 or less from another runner's discard.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Hacking's interesting. Guns are Street Samurai is just like shoot.
Yeah, but it does a lot.
Yeah,
a
but
lot of
Street
shoot.
Samurai is like shoot for 10, shoot for 12.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could get some of those fucking cards, but anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Street Samurai gets all the shit loot. So what are these slots for? I guess at the end of the run
Oh
we
shit!
do
I go
something?
down to staggered.
And that means you
No,
draw
no, no,
another
no,
card,
no.
right?
Damage happens before you draw, so you're fine. You only draw 1 card though, so put one of those back.
I mean, they're both actually the same, so it doesn't matter.
It'll just go back on the top. It's not a huge deal. So, and yeah, we're both fucked. If one
Hey.
of us goes critical, then that's it. So, just an FYI.
So, right. So I will get a turn of no damage here.
Okay. Well, why don't you shoot one of our things?
I don't know if I can. Here's my question, Doc. Do you or no? It was Dave? Dave, you had that red assist card in hand still, right?
Yep.
That deals a red damage also,
And generic, yes.
and a generic. We only need the red damage because I can kill Doc's dude.
Yeah, but here's the thing: I will die after your turn, regardless.
No, you won't.
Yeah, because it'll be my turn, and then I take damage. and
Well, I
get
can't
it.
kill the gargoyle,
Like,
so
the game
the
is
only thing I
over
can do.
at that point, then.
No, it's not, Dave. So we
Okay, explain to me how me going critical doesn't end the game.
because you won't go critical. You haven't been paying attention at all. The card I'm going to play makes the gargoyle not attack this turn, and I'll move it to me so that it misses a whole round of damage.
And then I get another turn to attack the gargoyle. So do you. Like we both get a shot in on it before it gets a chance to do any damage again.
Yeah, but okay. It also we need more than critical. Like someone needs to be able to take damage after it dies.
My point is, Doc would also go critical, so I have to kill his dude this turn, and we can get the 11 money off of him if you play the assist to finish him off.
Sure.
So I'm dealing 5 damage here, and then we play the assist, and I pay 1 less also. So you kill the tracer, which means that we distribute 11 Nguyen starting with you.
No, starting with
it's
you. Starts
starting
with the
with
player
you.
whose turn it is.
Yeah.
I thought it starts from the player who delivers the killing blow.
No, it's whoever's turn it currently is where it starts.
All right,
Mhm.
1,
He was assisting you in killing it. You
4,
still killed it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I moved the gargoyle to me.
Wait, you weren't targeting it though, right?
Doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter. He can move obviously move up to 1 obstacle or boss facing them to you for each
And
other
then
runner. So he can
and
pull
then-
1 from each.
And they don't do any damage this turn, so I have 3 damage in front of me, but nothing happens.
So now we can attack before it gets a chance to kill someone, or put him to critical.
Okay. Well,
And I have a grace period anyway, because I'm not staggered yet.
You also have a bunch of cash and 1 off on buying, so this is really good for you.
Aside
Yep.
from not being able to buy a lightning bolt, you should be able to, you should buy the dock wagon though, because you can use that literally right now on someone else's turn, and then they can get more cards and kill things. Because we draw 2 cards the moment we come out of being unwounded. So
I could buy the dock wagon and use it on myself because I'm the only person who's going to take more damage.
No. I was going to say play it on me for the 2 extra cards, but Henley, you have dock wagons, don't you?
1. I have a dock wagon.
Is there? Yeah, but there's a chance you could draw that dock wagon if you draw.
There's always
2
a
cards
chance.
now.
There's always a chance.
But if he plays a dock wagon on you, you come out of staggered, you draw 2 cards. One of
Yes,
those
I
could
do.
potentially be a dock wagon.
Yes, it could be.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Six. I'm. I. The thing is, the damage doesn't persist past turns, right? So even if he draws 2 cards, the cards in his deck don't make it particularly likely that he's going to be able to deal 6 damage to the gargoyle.
No, but a dock wagon would be nice. We're all kind of hurting right now, and if he has a chance to get one.
Look,
So what are the options? Either you buy the dock wagon and play it on yourself, giving you
2.
I'm
additional
thinking
2 hit points,
Which will
bringing
put you
up
at
to
max,
4,
which is your maximum, and then at the end of your
which
turn,
will allow you to actually survive another hit from these guys.
I'm just going to go to staggered, though. Like, I'm going to go to staggered. If I heal myself, I have 2 rounds before I go to staggered. If I don't heal myself, then all that happens is I go to staggered this round, which is a grace period. I'm thinking I might actually buy press the advantage, and then on my turn play it, because I'll draw a bunch of cards. Because now my deck has a lot of varied colors at this point. So I'm bound to draw hopefully 2 or 3 cards, and then put ourselves in a better position of actually damaging the gargoyle. Even just the card draw, thinning my deck so I get back around to that super weapon. My deck also has a sniper rifle in it at some point. So
Yeah, man.
I think I'm going to buy Press the Advantage.
So that costs you 4.
Yeah. Stop it. I want to buy... There we go.
All right. End of the turn. Runners can't play runners cards during other runners' turn. In addition, runners can't apply damage to obstacles facing other runners.
So that's... Well...
Yeah, we're at 4.
We're at 4.
That... Well... Nice playing, everybody. GG.
So my turn ends. I draw 1 card. Then I will purchase...
Yeah! That's it, baby. Sell it. Sell it. Sell it like you sell diamonds and pearls!
I mean, you can still purchase
Soup
the
Style
other
has
dock.
subscribed.
Yeah. Thank you, Soup Style, for the subscription. Welcome to the cockpit, my man. Enjoy the booty bits. Enjoy the emotes. Welcome. Yeah, I'm probably going to buy that. I don't know what happens at the end of the round. I think we just have to do the mission again. So I will buy a dock wagon while I can, I guess. For 5. And
I'm not going to die this turn, and then you'll be able to heal me, and then I won't die again.
Oh, no,
The game can end in one of 3 ways: a win, an abort, or a loss. Abort. If any runner goes critical, the run is aborted. When this happens, the runners play a final abort run round, unless the mission prohibits an abort run round. Otherwise, finish that turn that resulted in a runner going critical, and then start playing the abort run round with the next runner to the left of the current player using the following rules.
It's not going to happen again anyway.
In the abort run round, each non-critical runner plays 1 turn. After each of those runners has taken a turn, the abort run round is over. If at least one runner is not staggered or critical, the run is aborted successfully. So one of us has to survive. At the start of the abort run round, remove the current Crossfire event from play and put it on the bottom of the Crossfire deck. Do not draw a Crossfire event during the abort run. During the abort run round, ignore any mission rules. At the start of each runner's turn during the abort run round, move all obstacles and bosses facing a staggered or critical member to face the current runner. This movement happens before any other start of turn actions, and skip the turn of any runner who is critical during the abort run round.
We don't need to read this because we're not going to abort.
Okay.
Doc, your turn.
So confident of it.
Well, I mean, I guess I can take 2 levels off the spell sniper if that
You
helps.
can't. You can't
Oh, I
target
can't,
anything.
It totally would help, but we're separated.
So just buy something that you can, I guess, because it sounds like we get to keep our deck at the end. So
Okay.
And
I
also
think
draw a
I
card.
will.
You draw a card first. That might change your mind. I doubt it, but
I mean, I can't damage anything of my own. I can't damage anything on yours. I can't do much of anything.
you're setting up for next round.
if you don't die,
Like, yeah, I'm not going to die this round. I'm not staggered yet, so I only go to stagger.
Yeah. I mean, so I buy a card. I draw a card, and now I can buy. It doesn't matter which order I do this in. That Remington room sweep was quite nice.
it is, yeah. And I think everyone needs a good selection of cards, to be honest with you. Unless
Yeah.
you want to focus on something in particular, like
Well, I think the reason that you kind of slightly want to focus is, like, for example, my hacking cards. Some of them are like, if you've played a hacking card previously this turn, it gets these bonuses.
yeah.
Like, also, I've noticed, like, the black cards tend to have a lot of black damage on them. Blue needs a lot of blue damage, and depending on the first one that comes up, you might get one that's your color,
Yeah.
as it were.
The room sweeper deals its damage to each obstacle and boss facing one runner. So, like, you'll point it at the person with more than one thing most of the time, anyway.
You buying that?
Whatever, man. Like, I think the goal is actually, if you buy the room sweeper, you could. Okay, what's your hand look like right now?
I've got a bunch of generic green junk, like the starting. I've got a couple of marks, and I've got my icon grab, which is a current potential of 4 maximum damage.
So here's the thing. I think the best case scenario for me is that I manage to do the 6th level on the gargoyle, and we need to set up for killing everything in front of me or healing me before it comes back around to me. So whatever weapons you need to buy or cards you need to buy to try and set that up, I think the room sweeper, it's got a pistol on it, and you could maybe finish the gargoyle if it came to it.
Well, I mean, I don't know how effective that pair programming is, though. Either,
I think pair programming.
Yeah.
Remember, I start with 4 marks, which are cost 1 hacking card. So I can discard one of those to play, for example, the sniper rifle.
But the thing is, you can't play the sniper rifle.
If it's in your discard, I could.
Yeah.
No, you can't, because you can play a card with cost 3 or less from another.
Unless I discard a hacking card, and then I can play a card with any cost instead. And I start with a bunch of really cheap, shitty hacking cards.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so you're going to actually be... Wait, so you're going to be able to play my striker?
I would be able to play that. Because
next turn. Yeah, no, do that. Because then you can move shit from me to you. Like, it gives us another turn, basically. Because every time we move things, they don't deal a damage.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to get pair programming. I think that's definitely the best option.
Another negotiation. Interesting. Yeah. All right. Well, let's keep rolling.
The first thing I will do is I will press the advantage for my first damage marked on the gargoyle.
So I guess you just expose what you're flipping. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There you go.
Okay, so this card I don't get.
Yep.
I get all 4 of these cards.
Mm-hmm. So that does A damage, I guess.
1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You need to do like effectively 8 damage, I guess.
6 damage.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Sniper rifle to finish off the gargoyle.
Okay, and then you have to take 1 damage because
Nope.
we can't take. Yeah, because we can't take 1 damage. You have to take that damage. Because if we take that damage, we die.
Okay.
Which means that you go down a critical at the end of this round. So you should probably.
No, I don't. I just went from 2 to 1.
Yeah, but then this guy does damage.
Yep, which will put him.
I'm not done with my round.
Okay. So
either way, you can't go from stun to critical in the same turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is you should probably use that last card, whatever it is.
Mark the first level of damage on that guy. Does the effect happen?
Yes. You
when I play it as damage?
Yes.
Okay.
You're playing that card, so it does damage and that effect.
So I draw a card, and then I discard 1 card, because that's how that works. And then I distribute 6 Nguyen.
Mm-hmm.
Gargoyle's dead. Take damage.
Yep.
I am staggered.
Yep.
I discard my hand.
Draw 1.
And draw a card.
Yep. A card. Yep.
And you can still buy. You could get the negotiation or the Remington room sweeper, or actually the death touch.
Death touch would be terrible for me because I have almost no spell cards.
You are the mage.
I'm just the mage role. I didn't get the mage deck.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not a bad idea for you to have spells.
But right now I have none, so it won't do anything. The death touch is the first one.
It will still deal 2 damage.
Yeah.
For Nuyen for a 2 damage card isn't terrible.
Yeah, so the orange triangles are the New Yen currency, yes. Mm-hmm.
I know.
I'm talking about chat, sorry.
I think the Room Sweeper is better.
Okay. Just trying to leave that for Henley because he still has no weapons.
It's okay.
And he's a samurai.
It's okay.
It doesn't matter.
Technically, he does have 4 pistols. You know,
it's straight at, like, our rolls straight have not mattered, like, at all. It just matters what you start. Like, all it determines is kind of what you start with.
It seems like the samurai stuff in particular doesn't matter because none of those are reliant on other things. But the spells and hacking seem to be a lot of if you played a previously
Orc
played a spell.
and troll obstacles heal 1 level. I don't know what yours is. Yours is a what?
Human.
Human.
In addition, reveal the top 5 cards of the hard obstacle deck. Put any orc or troll obstacles into play. Matches the ad obstacle. Oh, wow. Put any into play.
Human,
all of them?
Human,
So orc
human,
or troll.
6.
So we've got 1 orc.
1 orc, which goes...
And it's a samurai.
And it goes in front of you.
Yep.
Wow, so that can just fucking chain.
Yeah.
And the rest get discarded, dude.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No, it's okay. You can come back. Oh, sorry, no, they would go over here, I guess. Alright, attack
and the attack strength of each orc control is increased by +1.
Yeah, so he's doing 3 damage to me this turn, and that will kill me and end the run. So
I don't. Okay, yeah. So
like,
in addition,
I can heal myself for 2.
Yeah, heal yourself.
But that still will put me down to critical again, so that's not so bad, I guess.
In addition, yeah.
So I'm going to, first thing, heal myself, draw 2. Okay, so that does 1 damage.
Why do you draw 2?
Because I come out of
Because he came out of staggered.
Oh,
when you
right.
come out of staggered, you immediately draw 2.
Okay,
cool.
So then I am going to... Then I will play coordinated attack, and that will put it at 3. And then I will play...
Wait, what runner?
Oh, hold up.
Because that resolves immediately.
I know, Wreckage. I know. I'm gonna play Doc. He's got more cards.
Okay, 1 second.
And then I'm going to play this guy, so that puts me at 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a blue, so that's that one, and I'm gonna play this one and this one, which covers all that up. So he's got 2 left.
So what? Wait, so I draw 1 and then immediately play 1.
He immediately play a card. Doesn't matter what it is.
If you could do 2 damage with that card, then we can just kill this thing and be done with it.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what it is either. It just has to do 1 card with 2 damage. So
I can. Yeah. Okay. So I can play this.
Oh no, but we'd need that. Because if you don't move this guy off of me on your turn, then I die. And we lose. Or whatever. So because you need to use that to play the card from my bin to move the guy to you.
Yeah. That's
Well, just
That's
play.
the only way I can do 2 damage.
Well, I mean, do damage on this guy then. I don't know. Or
Yeah, if you
I
do
can I could do that. Actually, yeah, I can do that. I can because I get to play a card, so I'm going to play 1 damage on him.
Okay, that's
works.
progress.
This works perfectly because it's down to 2, and you have the sniper rifle sitting in your bin.
Alright. End of turn. I take 3 damage. I get staggered again. I will draw 1 card. And then I will buy nothing with my 2 new yen. Woe is me. You're up, Doc.
Okay, so
Yeah, if you
I
kill this
will-
with the wizard, I can kill his with my cards in hand.
Man, it would be nice if I could kill something.
what's this? So this has got 2, so I can put this here to deal 2 damage to it.
Yeah.
And
Oh, then
I
it's
can
dead.
play a card with cost 3 or less from another run unless I discard. I'm going to discard a hacking card to play the sniper to kill her.
Why the fuck
Got
didn't he just do that last turn so that I wouldn't be staggered?
Because that's a good question.
Play
The whole thing would have resolved exactly the same way.
No, I wouldn't be staggered. That's the difference. I would be at 2
No,
HP.
it wouldn't, because this wouldn't have been on the last 2 damage ticks.
Yep, that's why.
Okay.
So,
But he has
That's a
that
good-
big sniper rifle, which does a bazillion damage instead in his
but it
discard.
wouldn't have done anything to this guy. This sniper rifle does 2 levels no matter what the damage type are. The other one just does a lot of damage, but it's guns.
Alright. Taking it for the team.
Also, you come out of staggered when we heal at the end of his turn. That means you draw more cards than you would have otherwise had.
Yeah, but I also... yeah, okay. Whatever. It's not a big deal.
And we distribute 5 new N and then 3 new N, both starting from you.
Oh, boy. Street Samurai.
Right, so I get to draw 1 and buy 1. Well, draw 1 and then
Actually, it
buy,
starts
yes.
with the person on the left.
Well, it's still the end of my turn, isn't it?
Yeah, his turn. Like the bonus buying happens at the end of his turn.
Mm. Cool. Go for it.
5. I kind of like that pair programming. I think that's a good idea for me to collect those.
Sure, do it, man.
So I'm going to grab it.
Hey, there's another
Okay.
icon grab.
And now it is the end of a turn where there are no obstacles in play. Each runner heals 1 HP.
I have a pacifist run.
Remove the Crossfire event by putting it at the bottom of the deck. I can buy something from the black market, then Dave can, and then Doc can again.
Sweet.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I kind of I think I'm going to save up for hero move.
Okay.
Does that seem valid to you guys?
Sure. Keep in mind that
Yeah,
some of these
I don't think it'll take long to hit 9.
some of these
if we-
crossfires also remove all new yen, so worth pointing that out.
I mean, it does a
Everybody
lot
gets
of
one card.
damage, and a bonus draw to everyone is nice. So
Yeah,
I think it's worth it.
And I'm so close. Like I'm
I'm
not gonna.
tossing
I'm
up
gonna
between
pass.
negotiation and that one. The negotiation
Buy the
is
rifle.
really strong.
The sniper rifle has been saving our butts so many times. Having another one, just so it comes up more often,
Sure,
and
but
also
I've
you'll
also
start to
got
get some kills.
I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I'm just joking. But, like, I'm more, like, I've definitely got a lot more skill cards in my deck than anything else right now. So, like, literally most of my cards are skill cards outside of a couple of guns.
I've got a lot of skill cards too,
I mean, you've
and it
got
reduces the
everything.
cost
so,
of
you know,
new N for each skill card.
Yes.
Oh, so
But you've got everything. So, I mean, you don't really count when it comes to those sorts of discussions because you've got the most weapons. You've also got the most.
Okay. So
magic as
here's
well.
what I'm gonna say. Doc can't buy the sniper rifle because he's out of money. The sniper rifle is awesome, and I think we should just have another one in the rotation. I just think.
I mean, one of you
away
should probably pick it up just because it's not going to go away anytime soon. And also because I do have the 2-pair programming now, so I can use yours if you've used it.
All right.
So they're even doubly better.
Yeah.
All right. And Doc, you have a purchase round, but you can't buy anything. So now we go into the third scene.
But you heal.
Yep, I've already done mine. Healed 1, drew 2. That was I like that happened because it starts me with a nice full-sized hand.
All right.
The scene ends after the third scene, the team wins the mission. We just have one more to go.
So we build. So 5. They're all going to be hard because we've got 5 things in our thing. So, all right, black, then clockwise. There you go.
That's one too many.
No, it's 3 plus 2. 5.
That's 5. You drew 6, so there should be 1 less up there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy.
Okay. And then Dave goes first. We don't flip a crossfire for the first
Flipped,
round.
cycle all cards in the black market. I'm guessing we're just going to do these in the order that they came out. So all of 6 of these go away, and we get 6 new.
The hero... No!
I'm sorry, I can't stop it.
Monofilament whip.
No! Oh, it's another move one.
Well, you can get fireball now, wreckage.
Up to 3 different obstacles? That's really
Oh.
good.
The monofilament whip's nice.
Yeah,
You
it's the
move
same
one
thing as...
obstacle. If you played another weapon, that obstacle can't attack this turn. So it's similar to the room sweeper, but
Right. But you need to have another weapon for it to make it not deal damage.
yeah.
We're probably going to die anyway this turn because we just don't heal that much. We heal 1. And now we have like so many things that we need to kill.
At the start of your turn, each runner facing a black obstacle takes 1 damage. Any runner with a discard can discard a weapon card to cancel this ability at the start of the next turn.
Any runner can discard a weapon card to cancel this ability until the start of the next turn. That's interesting.
So who has black cards in front of them? Me. I take 2 damage. I'm going to discard a card, and you can't buy cards. Any runner can discard a weapon card to cancel this ability. Great. We have no money anymore. Oh boy. Well, let's take a look at my actual skills right now.
I think we're How is anyone supposed to win this game, by the way?
Well, you do advanced character. By completing, you earn karma, which you can then spend to increase your character's abilities.
Yeah.
So we're not expected to be able to win the mission the first pass through?
I mean, you probably could if you were
Dynamo, but
careful enough, I suppose.
I don't know. What's my course of action here? Is there any like easy targets right now? Oh yeah, no.
That's a good question.
There totally is. Fucking
yeah, the people in front of Doc are pretty...
Bam, bam. That bitch is dead.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's hella dead. That was hard, right? Yeah. So...
Also, we needed to kill that guy first. Did you see his power?
Obstacles ignore colorless damage applied to them. Yeah.
Wait. Colorless damage? What does that mean?
It means if you say...
oh, yeah. Like anything with
This
like
one,
yeah.
the back door, how it's got 1 hacking and then 2 colorless,
Yeah.
and that 2 colorless would do nothing.
Neato. There's another new unit for your pile of garbage there, Wreckage.
I'll be able to buy Fireball.
You can't buy shit.
I can discard a card to ignore that if I needed to.
Fireball is not a weapon; it is a spell.
You can't buy any cards. Buy cards.
Oh,
Any
sorry, I thought
runner
you said
can
you can't buy any
discard a weapon to cancel this ability. So, I take 3 damage. I'm
Wait,
staggered.
is it still your turn?
Yes.
Should I backdoor that weapon specialist so that he no
He
longer deals damage?
already discarded a card. Oh, you mean
It's
he already
permanent.
He no longer.
that
Wait,
card's
so he
permanent?
doesn't do any damage?
no? He
won't-
just doesn't do the special damage.
Yeah.
I think you should backdoor that guy. so
You
that-
can't. Oh, hang on. You can't draw cards. Any runner can discard a skill card to cancel this ability until the start of the next turn. That's already happened, so that doesn't matter. Lone Star Lieutenant is more annoying than dangerous. Because the backdoor is an assist, so if I'm going to do it, I have to do it on your turn.
Yeah.
yeah, but you could do it. I mean,
So I can't draw any
suppose.
cards, so that's my turn. I can't buy any cards, so that's my turn.
Yeah, what she's saying is if you don't backdoor, he doesn't discard or he doesn't draw for his turn.
Mm-hmm.
You should backdoor my guy.
No,
So he can
you can't draw cards. He can. You can't.
Okay.
It's
Right.
specifically focusing on you.
So, and Dave, that means we can all buy weapons. Dave just can't buy weapons.
Yeah.
No, it says everything, right?
You can't buy cards. Any runner can discard a card.
Okay.
It would
So
say
you
any
can't
runner
buy.
can buy
He
card.
can't draw.
And
Got
I'm the
it.
only one facing black cards, so like
Mhm.
I cancelled his ability, so I don't get double bombed.
Yeah, but do you want me to backdoor him so that will never happen again? You don't have to keep discarding cards to not take damage from him.
I mean,
We're gonna have to do that to have any chance of winning.
I have to basically hang on to your card because I have to. I've already cancelled it this turn, right? I have to draw a healing card, or else we have to abort the run.
Right.
Like that is the
So, but
reality
no,
of that
you-
situation.
Right, but okay, no, you Doc, you still have to backdoor that power because it's only until the start of the next turn, not the next round. So already he will take damage again next time. So
At the start of your turn, it says. Each runner facing
Right.
a black obstacle takes 1
Yeah.
damage.
So when
So-
your turn comes around, you'll take damage from him
and die.
unless you discard a black card.
I've
which
already
you don't
done that.
have.
I did that already.
No, but it's till next turn, so it's already in effect
Yeah,
again.
until the start of the next turn, and at the start of your next turn is when he starts dealing damage again. So you've basically turned it off for 1 free pass.
It turns off for 1 rotation, so it's on again. It'll kill you at the start of your turn. So you
Although
have to
to be
backdoor it.
Fair, yeah. You know,
Then
I
how
think
the fuck do you discard cards for it if it's always going to hit you when the start of the turn happens?
any runner can discard a weapon.
I did that already.
Right, anyone can do it to turn it off once,
Yeah.
not turn it off forever.
No, I get that, but you're saying next turn I'm going to take damage and die, but I
Yep.
did it for that turn, so it won't affect me until, like, next turn I'm going to have to discard again, or else I'm going to take damage.
Right. What card are you going to discard? Because it'll do it at the start of your turn.
I don't have any cards. I already
Exactly.
But I discarded. Oh my god. Okay, I drew the cards. Right, I had cards in my hand. I said I'm going to discard this card so that this doesn't happen until the start of my next turn. Right, and then I have to discard again. Right, so
Right.
I did
So
it.
it didn't damage you last time.
Yeah.
It will damage you next time.
Whatever.
You have to backdoor it, Doc.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. I have to play the assist so that cancel the abilities. It deals 1 damage, but that does nothing.
And now it's
Okay. Right. How are you looking? You're low health. he's pretty tough. And you can't draw cards while he's out.
Yeah. But at least he won't actually kill me. Like Dave's dudes will, if we don't kill them.
Yeah.
On my turn, I'm going to make Dave draw a card so that hopefully he finds one of his heals.
Oh, that
But
won't
that's-
happen.
Are both of your heals in your discard?
There's one in left over actually.
Oh,
So
well, that actually works. Choose a runner. That runner heals 2 HP. Excellent. So, pair programming.
okay.
How expensive is Dock Wagon? It's 4, right? That's a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will need to discard my mark.
Yeah, keep healing people.
You
Heal
heal
people
for
forever.
2.
Wait, does that actually
Who's
work
you?
like that?
You can play a card with a cost 3 or less from another runner's discard. If I discard a hacking card, I can play a card with any cost. So I can play your Dock Wagon to heal you for 2.
Man, we have a chance.
There's weird synergies in this game that doesn't make any sense until like you've actually lost.
And you come out staggered, so you draw 2 cards, which might be your other healer.
So that's also 2 damage. I'm going to throw in an icon grab for an additional 2 damage.
Okay, so hold up. So you're doing
If you played a hacking card anytime during this turn, you also get any other type of damage.
so what I
Yep.
would suggest doing is like making it so that it covers that. Then right.
Yep.
So
1 additional damage gets me to 5, deals 1 damage to him.
well, hold up. You're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can do one
No,
level
no.
in
The
here.
star here represents that it's +1 of any other. So this
So
is
1,
actually
2, 3,
1,
4,
2, 3,
5.
4.
You don't need to play this because
He's
you
got
can because you
3.
can, as we
Oh,
described.
you're right. Sorry, I thought that was 4.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so
So that's fine. So that still hits him for 1.
right.
Though, what was that skill card you played? Did that have any effect to it at all?
No, it doesn't. It's just the starter one.
I mean,
All right, we've done
technically,
some
you did
damage.
play your other card, right, on your turn, or is that on my
Yeah,
turn?
And he needed that extra damage because it's 4 total. So he
Yeah.
put it 2 levels.
I can't do anything on mine, but I'm not concerned about it.
I mean, you're going to take 1 damage, and that'll bring you down.
Well, yeah, I'm going to take 1 damage anyway. There's no way I'm beating this on my turn right now. I just didn't have the numbers.
Do you have other paired programmings, by the way? Because we need to
Not-
keep using that for healing, basically.
not-
we just need to
Not
keep
on
healing
me.
over.
I need to cycle my discards now. So
Well, what'll happen is you're going to take a
so I
damage.
apply
It'll be-
damage. I take a damage and I discard my hands.
and draw 1.
Draw 1. Okay. I have 1 new yen, so I can't buy shit.
Mm.
And we move on to wreckage.
I swing for 700 damage.
Did you draw one of your heals, Dave?
I can't tell you that.
Yeah, you can tell me. You can't show me.
I can tell you that I can do things.
You can tell me, Dave. It literally says you can tell players anything, you just can't show
Yeah,
them.
you can't show it, but you can literally say, I have 1 backdoor and 1 mark, and I also have a sniper rifle.
Ah, yes, I did.
Okay. So, you're safe, I'm safe. Doc won't be safe on his turn.
Oh, no, after my turn, I won't be safe either, but...
Yes, I won't even make it
What-
that far.
Yeah, so
Well, I'm
it's fine.
only
I'm-
talking about cycles here. So I can take 1 damage and be safe. You can take damage and be safe. Doc can't take damage and be safe. So Doc is the one who gets the next heal. Is the point.
I am aware of this. I am not
Okay.
a mentally dysfunctional person.
Doc, what did you draw?
I have sweet fuck all. I have
Is
a
there-
single mark. So
Is the pair programming in your draw? Is another one in your draw or in your disc? Or are they both?
they're both in my discard.
That's fucked. I say all this because I have a card that can make someone. I have the coordinated attack card. And I need to figure out who best to play it on.
What do you have?
Coordinated attack card, the one that makes someone draw and then play a card.
Okay. Well, I have one left over. Let me take a look what's in my discard. Well, it's not going to be one of those. And it has to be another runner. So, well, here's what I'll say, right? Here's what I'll say. I have one card left, right? If I do that, then when I go to draw again, I will have
A shuffle.
A shuffle, right? So,
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But also that, well,
now
that's
the
why I
other
asked
the
Doc,
other
because if he had
thing
pair
that I
programming,
can
we
hold
actually
up,
want your heal.
hold up. The
Yeah.
other thing that I can do is I can literally play the Doc Wagon at the end of Doc's turn. He can come out of Thingamabob. Oh no, I'll have to wait till my turn, right?
Well, no, you wouldn't have to wait because I would trigger you to play anything.
So I can choose a runner. That runner heals 1 HP. I can just do an assist whenever I want.
It doesn't need to be an assist though, because if I play this,
He has one of the player card thing. Yeah.
it'll be 2 heal. Doc will go up to 2, which will be great because that'll protect him for multiple turns, and he'll draw 2 cards as well because he'll come out of staggered.
Okay,
So-
but what we want is for him to shuffle so that he can have the cards that he wants.
Right, that's the one that'll make him draw the most, is what I'm saying. So the play is, I play coordinated attack, choose another runner, that runner draws 1 card and then immediately plays a card. Dave, play a card. Draw a card and play a card. And heal Doc.
Okay, so I heal for 2. I immediately draw 2. Okay.
I can't play more than that, so it's fine.
I am in so much trouble because I'm just not going to draw any cards.
Welcome to hell.
Oh, you
So-
know what? I'll discard a skill card to temporarily make that not the case. That's what I'll do. And then I will finish doing a level of damage to this guy. All right,
How much damage did you just do?
4
4.
to
Can
do
you
1 level.
potentially help me kill this Lone Star? Because that would mean that I wouldn't have to keep healing myself every turn.
I mean, you'd still have to heal yourself every turn. No, I can't
Okay,
do the Lone
that's
Star.
fine.
And then I go to apply damage. I go to staggered.
You throw that card
Discard my
away.
hand.
Yep. Why have you got 2
And
discard
that's-
part? Oh. Okay.
Because I was empty on my discard. So now I shuffle my 15 card deck.
Mm-hmm.
And I draw 1 because I discarded a card to cancel his power. That's not super helpful. And then I go to the buy step.
By that fireball.
I can't. I am 1 short.
Okay. Well, let's do Crossfire.
Hold on a second. I'm still in my buy step. I maybe might buy something.
Okay. Let's not do the Crossfire.
I can buy any number of cards in the black market.
You can't,
So what I could
you
do-
can't buy this one though.
Right. What I could do is buy both the Remington and the whip. And what that would mean is that I could play the whip with its bonus ability. Well, the thing is, I'm the only person who's actually in danger. So,
That obstacle can't attack this turn, so there's that. But you
but
would
I
still
could-
take damage from this one.
right, because I can't apply that effect to the one in front of me.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I desperately need to be able to kill the one in front of me. Does anybody currently in their hand have an assist card that deals a red damage type when it is played?
No.
I am probably screwed then. So Oh wait, that's right. I can when I buy it refreshes. So I'll buy this one.
What was that, 2?
Yep. That's not what I'm looking for.
I mean, that can do a red, assuming you play another hacking card this turn.
Oh, I do have another hacking card. Oh, cool. Okay. This turn. I mean, it'll make my deck worse for the future, but we only need to survive this. Right, like, right? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if there's a way to get cards out of your deck.
We'll find out.
I don't think there is. So let's see. So right now I'm dealing 1 to it. If I get that, I will deal 2 to it. I need 2 other damage, so I'll buy... well, first I'll buy this and see what it refreshes to. I can't pay for that, even though it'd be great to have it in my hand. I'll buy the Remington, and then I'll be able to kill my thing myself next turn.
Okay. Must be nice having karma to buy things. Okay. My turn. We flip a crossfire. The attack strength of each obstacle is increased by 1 until a team plays at least 1 hacking, skill, spell, and weapon card between them. Instead of the attack strength of each obstacle increased by 1 until one runner plays at least 1 hacking, skill, spell, and weapon card on the same turn.
Mm-hmm.
So,
damn, son.
So someone, only one person can get rid of this, basically, is what that means.
Right.
So everything goes up by 1. So I'm effectively taking still lethal damage every time. Not a big shocker there.
No, we're just barely squeaking by that staggered buffer every single time.
And there's nothing I can do, so...
Nothing at all?
Nope.
Can't put damage on even Doc's thing?
Nope. Dude, I have 2 cards, so...
Okay.
But I can draw 2 cards, and I... Actually, no, sorry. I got no critical. I draw 1
And you
card.
discard your hand and draw your... Yeah.
Great. Just what the doctor ordered. I would like to spend my single new yen on giving myself an enema, please.
Okay. Doc, your turn. And remember that your thing will put you to staggered now that it deals an extra damage. It's definitely something we didn't want.
Yeah. Okay, so...
I can kill the thing in front of me by myself. So if you can help Dave to draw more healing or anything like that, like...
Okay, so I can potentially deal 5 damage to this guy, maybe.
Interesting. But that still doesn't stop me from dying next round.
Well, I mean, I can't stop you from dying next round, so I'm doing what I can.
Well, I mean, having 4 new yen isn't a bad deal all the way around, so...
So I can guarantee 4 damage, and depending on what the last card is in my pile here, I might be able to do more.
Cool.
But I kind of doubt it. So
Well,
if I can only do 4 damage, it does nothing to him. The other option is attacking my own one, but I highly doubt I'm going to be able to get enough damage up before we end up having to abort this run.
Okay, here's... Well...
Most likely, yeah.
Here's the thing. We can stay in this. What we need to prioritize is Dave drawing more of his healing cards. So if any combination of decisions equals that in any way, shape, or form, then you go for that.
The only thing that I can guarantee that I can do on this turn is 4 damage. I have a potential for more, but I don't know until I reveal the cost of this card, basically.
Well, then I would just... Because even if you did 5, that doesn't put Dave into a position where he survives anyway. So I would actually maybe just... Because it'll whiff entirely if you don't get 5. But at least on your guy, you'll make genuine progress, which... I mean, if anybody goes critical, we abort the run. So you also need to look after yourself.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to Stunbolt. So reveal the top card. It is a 2, so I could have done it. Fuck. Okay, so that's 3 damage, 4 damage, and then a hack for that.
That's more than you need. That's a 3 and then a hack. So when you did 4, you had already done enough to do it. You just played an extra card.
It's, yeah, blue and X. So blue and X would be 3, and then 1 extra hack. So
Oh, yeah, you're right. So I keep 1 hack.
But you're going to discard it anyway when you go staggered this turn.
Yeah, that is what's going to happen, as well as this, actually, unfortunately, because I will draw that.
Mm-hmm. No, you take damage first, and then you draw.
It doesn't really matter about the sequence.
It does actually matter. You apply
Actually,
damage.
yeah, because I'll take... he's right. So that goes back there. I take damage. I go to staggered.
Yep, you discard your hand.
I discard my hand,
then you
and then I
1.
draw 1.
Yep.
Right. But we knew that.
And so it does
do you
matter.
buy anything with 1 Nuyen?
Actually, that you don't recycle that until after you need to draw.
Oh, well, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter the order, but like, yeah.
These cards all together will kill my guy in front of me.
Cool.
Which I have to do, or we would abort this turn when I take damage. And then he's dead, so his power stops happening, which means I can draw... Whoop, is that what I wanted to do? I can draw cards.
Cool. 1. You're staggered.
No, I don't take any damage.
But you're on staggered already, so
I see
you
what you're
only
saying.
draw 1.
Doesn't matter. Neither of the cards I drew save or help anybody. Because I could buy the whip now, but
Too
the
late.
whip I can't play the whip. And even if I could, it wouldn't be enough to save Dave because he needs to kill all obstacles.
The attack strength of each dwarf, elf, and orc and troll obstacles increased by 1. In addition, damage applied to non-human obstacles by non-human runners is prevented unless there are no human obstacles in play. All damage applied to non-human obstacles.
Okay, well, the only obstacles left are
Tech and human.
human and tech, so
So-
this
No,
is
this does
nothing.
not.
In addition
Great.
damage applied to non-human obstacles, so just the tech one, by non-human runners. Wait, you're a human runner, right? Yeah, you are.
Where wreckage is the only non-human.
I'm
So
the only
you
one
ca-
who
you
can't
do
damage
any-
tech now.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter because Dave dies here. Like,
Or at least the
There's
attack
nothing-
strength doesn't go up.
Yeah.
Because they're both human, so that's nice. Okay. My turn.
unless you have heal in hand, this is it.
I don't.
Hey. All right. So what happens when he passes his turn and takes damage and then goes-
Okay, abort. If any runner goes critical, the run is aborted. When this happens, the runners play a final abort round, unless the mission prohibits an abort round. If a runner goes critical during the draw, a new crossfire step of the turn, the abort round begins with the starting runner. Otherwise, finish the run that is that has resulted from the runner going critical. Then start playing the abort round with the next runner to the left of the runner following these rules. Okay. Finish.
Wait, so
I think we finished this. Yeah. Otherwise, finish the turn. So my turn, right?
Got it.
In a runner going critical. Then start playing the abort round, which is an entire cycle, all three of us, starting at the player to his left, which is Doc, using the following rules. In an abort round, each non-critical runner, aka you two, plays one turn. After each of those runners has taken a turn, the abort round is over. If at least one runner is not staggered or critical, the run is aborted successfully. So, essentially, you guys need to
heal me.
So
we need to heal me specifically. If we don't heal me, then everybody is staggered or critical.
All right. If the run is aborted, okay, yep. The run is aborted successfully, and all runners receive the abort run reward. At the start of the abort round, remove one current Crossfire event from play and put it. Remove the current Crossfire event from play and put it at the bottom of the Crossfire deck, not in the discard. Do not draw a Crossfire event. During the abort round, ignore any mission rules. At the start of each runner's turn, the abort run round, remove all obstacles and bosses facing a staggered or critical runner to face the current runner. So the two that is facing me will go to Doc, and then when it goes to Wreckage's turn, they'll go to Wreckage. This movement happens before any other start of turn action. Skip the turn of any runner who is critical during the abort run phase. So you need to heal. That's your objective.
You're the only person with heals. But your turn, you still get to play your turn. Here's the important thing, Dave. You get to draw a card.
Yeah.
If that card is a heal, you get to play the assist and heal me?
No, I get to... Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Well, no, you do it right now. It happens before anything.
I can tell you I did not get the card that you desire.
Well, then no matter what happens, we're all going to be critical or staggered. So what happens when we fail an abort run? Because literally we don't have the cards.
If all runners become staggered or go critical, the team loses the game and the runners receive no awards. Losses come often during the abort run round.
So we just did all of that.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically impossible for us to win, and we get nothing.
Correct.
Well, we keep our decks.
Do we actually keep our decks?
I believe we do.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Mission goal. At the end of the client. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't think you get to keep your deck. That makes no sense.
Because then the next one would be trivial.
Basically.
Right, but this is so the Crossfire one, difficulty normal, no upgrades needed. If you look at extraction, difficulty advanced, at least 5 points per runner in upgrades recommended. So assuming we beat this, we would get 3 points. We wouldn't even be ready for the next level yet.
Campaign play uses the following rules to increase the abilities of runners across multiple games. Karma and upgrades cannot be assigned or acquired during a mission, only between missions. Player encouraged to have post-mission session after each game to reward karma. Okay. As well as plan a team. No, Crossfire includes multiple runner cards for each meta type to ensure multiple... Okay, yep. Each time the team completes a run, they earn karma based on the mission they played. Okay. 0 karma for a failed run. Each mission also has bonus challenges For Gamma rewards, if the team completes a mission in a specific way, for example, the team completes a Crossfire mission successfully, each player would update their karma total by 3 on their runner cards, assuming no penalties. If the team choose to accept the Bring It On bonus challenge before the game started, they'll get additional 1 karma each. Okay. Upgrades. Once karmas have... Okay. 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 Nope. Let's see.
Okay, so the only way to upgrade is through these karma stickers.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And winning.
And winning. And it sounds like
Well, no, you only get the karma stickers for winning.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and then that's why we have this card, by the way, because we do go revert to our starting deck afterwards, and this card tells us what our starting deck is.
Yeah. That's what I
So, not only was that impossible, but every time we play, it'll be impossible.
I don't know about it being impossible. I think there's a couple of things that we could have done to make it more efficient.
I think it is impossible because for 3 players. Because we get...
It's definitely harder for 3 players, and I think that the 1 extra Nuyen is fucking piddly compared to how much harder the game becomes.
Right. Like, we only heal 1, and every obstacle pretty much deals 2, and will at least deal its damage once.
I think the thing that gave us the nail in the coffin was having all the heals on 1 character.
Well, we only drew... Like, no one's guaranteed to even draw heals.
Well, I mean, that's not really the point. The point is that we had synergy to, like, go through discards and stuff. And, like, realistically, at the end of the game, having the guy that does all the healing be the person that can't participate in the abort run is, like... Like,
doesn't even matter because you get damaged before you draw a card. So even if either one of us had the healing card, like the only chance we had to heal was you drawing it. Because if either of us had drawn it, we would already be dead and passed.
So looking at the cheapest of karma stickers, there is 1 that can be used to heal for 1 HP at a cost of Nuyen. 3 Nuyen, to be precise. Like, that's pretty rough. Seems like healing and absorbing damage just aren't things that really happen that often in this game.
Yeah,
you just take damage all the time.
I mean,
you take damage all the time, and you can't heal past your starting value.
It's weird. It's weird. It's a little weird that there's nothing in here for armor. Like, because armor plays a huge part in Shadowrun. I'm surprised they don't have anything like that in here at all.
There possibly is, like, as more expensive.
We just played the wrong characters, too. Like, we played the characters with the least health.
I don't know, 5 health is pretty
I mean,
high.
I think, like, other than orcs getting 6, I think, isn't it? Oh, no. Trolls get 7.
Only elves, like, 4 and 5 are the 2 lowest values.
Right, and 6 and 7 are the highest values, but still.
When you're taking 3 damage a turn,
it's the only stat that matters.
When you're taking 3 damage a turn and you heal, like how many healing cards are in this black market deck? Let's take a look.
2.
There's
I bet it's 2.
There's 3 total.
There's 3 total healing cards in this game. When you are guaranteed to take damage every turn.
That's weird. Like, there seems to be a lot more, like...
There's no mitigation effects. There's nothing that's like...
The other thing is, too, like, a normal deck building game, right? There's a lot of synergy cards that you're supposed to be able to get, right? Like, you're supposed to be able to...
have some kind of strategy.
And the other thing is, too, like, the one thing that's missing from this particular deck in particular, or this game in particular, that is pretty much a staple in deck building games, is the ability to mill your deck to make it more lean. And there's nothing like that in here. Like, for example, if I was able to get all the healing cards, like, I got 2 of the 3 healing cards, but if I could lean my deck to just do face stuff, all of a sudden that deck becomes...
probably should have been playing with the expansion, because that would have been really useful.
I am. What is that?
There's actually split starter decks
Oh, that's
available.
interesting. That's interesting.
I don't know. Like, you're just guaranteed to take damage every turn because you can't blow up all of your obstacles. And everyone gets an obstacle on the first one, for sure. So it's like,
Yep.
there are not enough cards in here that say, and target obstacle doesn't deal damage this turn, or something like that. Like, you just...
I mean,
And then you
I'm
only
comparing
heal
this deck
one.
building game to like the Greats, which is like Seven Wonders and like that.
You only heal one. It's so bad.
Yeah, like how about this,
Every
boys?
Do you want to play a good deck building game like right now that would take literally no
Nope.
time to do?
Nope.
Because you're no
not.
fun.
Well, I'm out of time.
You're no fun.
I don't have time for another game.
Okay, well that's fine.
I mean, maybe we just got unlucky, but I'm curious as to what percentage of these deal 2 damage versus 1.
I think
Because-
also like a lot of this game seems to be like looking at it right. The game got notoriously difficult the moment we had like 5 of these out, right? So if we were hitting our marks and doing things a lot more efficiently, because that's what I think this game is. I think it's an effort in making things efficient, right?
The thing is, you're guaranteed to not kill them on your first pass.
Well,
And
I don't
then,
know. I
of
mean,
course-
there's a couple of times when we managed to kill things on our first pass. Like, I think where we actually fell in the hole was when that gargoyle came out. To be honest. Also, I think ending the round with 1 HP is really rough, or staggered. I think having a whole you got to look at it like this, right? They only do damage to you once in a round, right? So if you can at least mitigate that damage for that round that you participate in, you can assist with everyone else's attack pretty well, right? Like there's a bunch of that sort of stuff in here, which seems like they want people to focus on being speedy.
It's basically half of the obstacles deal 2 damage, which is so much worse than 1. Like, it's slightly more of the obstacles that deal 1 damage, but just slightly.
It's also worth pointing out too that I don't know how it came to be, but the deck, the weapons and the powerful cards, they fell onto mostly wreckage and then onto Doc just because of the amount how Nguyen broke down, right? And I think that would be even worse in a 4-player game, to be honest. Especially,
Well, there would be another obstacle giving money.
Well, no, but like even at that point, because like think of it like this, right? Like when it comes to like spreading out like the types of cards that everyone has, there's literally not a lot of reason to stay in one type, right? I mean, there's a couple of cards in here which says if you draw more spells, you do more damage, but like that's it, right? There's not a whole lot of those cards. So in terms of like what I think a good lineup of characters needs to be, it needs to be everyone needs to have like equal amount of power in their decks, or else we get to the point where I draw 2 cards and both of them are a quick shot and a mark, and then it's just like, well, fuck, I can't do anything. And then,
The only reason
and then
I
on
had 2
Wreckage's
power
turns, you would have enough Nguyen because you're killing things, or you're doing the final hit on something like that. And then those cards go, like the powerful cards go to you because you purchased them, right? Like the breakdown on like how that works, it's kind of weird because on one side you want to build a powerful deck, but on the other side,
that's
it's like,
kind of why I was focusing on just getting as hack things together as I could, because I was synergizing with myself, and it was giving me the opportunity to
synergizing with
reuse your thing.
the hacking
thing
ones
about-
were pretty much like the only ones that really had any sort of synergy. Like the ones
Well, the
that
spell,
I had,
like the other stuff does. Like
Yeah.
the spells, obviously, they had a lot of synergy, and then
Skills
there's
do
like
too.
weapons for if you use a weapon, it does extra stuff, and skills. Every skill card you use make things 1 cheaper to buy.
Yes.
Yeah, there was synergy in all of them, just not a lot. The only reason I had 2 really awesome weapons is because we had that event that gave me, or we had an obstacle that gave me this one for free, and it wasn't going to give me a weapon. It was just going to give me the top card of the black market for free. It happened to be this super
No, I
awesome
understand.
weapon.
I understand, but the breakdown on like the power was on one side of the table, and what I'm saying is I think that didn't help our efforts in attempting to kill things, because my turn would roll around, I'd be like, well, fuck, can't do shit, and you know,
Like, look at this. Other weapon cards played this turn deal +1 damage to each obstacle and boss they damage.
yeah,
So if you were to throw that out along with your 4 quick shots,
yeah,
that's a
absolutely.
huge amount of damage
Yeah,
across
it would
the
have
board.
been. It would have been. It would have been fantastic.
Here's the thing, Dave. Though, the thing about the getting the killing blows and the distribution of new yen, it's only ever a difference of 1 new yen.
Which
Like,
ultimately is the difference between a 3-level card and a 4-level card, or a 4-level card and a 5-level card, and the difference between 5 and 6 is even higher. Like 1 new yen goes a long way. And I'm not saying like it literally just ended up being like that. Like the kills just happened to fall on your turn, like, and that's just how it went. And we didn't attempt to mitigate that in any way. And in the end, I think
Well, it was more important for us to get them killed as quickly as possible because we were always kind of struggling.
what I would love to see is like since this is like supposed to be a cooperative game, but at the same time, like rewarding people for like the kills and stuff is kind of like a weird way of handling it, because it doesn't feel like a team endeavor when one player is getting the power creep. You know what I mean? Like they need to have a some sort of rule in here. Like between missions, you can sort of micromanage the gear that you've purchased or something between players.
Trading cards
Like-
is something that was missing.
Yeah, exactly. Like at the end of the round, like, you know, at the end of the combat or the scenario that we're in, or the scene, I guess it was called. Imagine if each person could take 1 card and trade it with another player. Like,
also, like, I really do think all deck builders need a way to thin your deck, because at a
Absolutely,
certain point,
yeah.
every card I could possibly buy is just making it less likely for me to buy the cards or to draw the cards I need. Like, honestly, if we had known better, after I got the sniper rifle, I never should have bought another card, because all I ever wanted to draw was the sniper rifle to do the free 2 levels of damage.
yeah.
Or like
Imagine
maybe
if-
a card like this.
Yeah, imagine if there was like a way to, like, you know, the black market one, instead of being able to buy a card on your turn whenever you wanted, like imagine if there was something along
Pitch
the
a
lines
card.
of where you could draw an additional 3 cards for this turn to purchase from. You know, like imagine if that was it. Because let's look at this you know, in terms of like synergy, right? Let's say you pick the Street Samurai. There is 1 card in here that synergizes with having multiple shitty quick fire shots, right? Like these ones here.
Well, that's for every weapon,
Yeah.
which means it could technically apply to sniper
But
rifle
if we're talking
or
specifically
striker.
from what character do I play in order to make sure that my deck isn't filled with crap? Sorry about that. But yeah, like honestly, like I think the Street Samurai has the least synergy out of all of them. Like the hacker one was great because there was like maybe 3 cards that had the ability of being like, during your turn, if you could play cards from your hand. You could do the thing where you could play from the discard. The magic one, which we didn't really get into a whole lot of, was like if you have like this Death Touch one.
So it seems like magic is the nuke.
Yeah, right.
It hits a lot of things really hard.
And even the face one had the ability to do like a lot of like smaller like synergizing stuff. I think the key element of this game is that each class has 1 of each card and then 3 additional cards of whatever class they are.
You know, so being a hacker, getting the hacker cards makes sense because you can use them as.
That's why I
fuel
said it would have been
and
good if we'd gone with the expanded ones where it's the split classes. Because you get 3 of one, 3 of another, and 1 of the third.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's a weird game. It's worth another playthrough, but it seems like one of those games where like you get it, but you can't solve the difficulty creep that comes in because you spend 3 turns in the second round in the second scene. 3 rounds in the second scene, and all of a sudden the third scene becomes impossible. You know,
Right, because there's just not enough makeup for the scenes, and each scene is harder. Like
the longer you spend,
you remember, this is the first one, right? This has 3 scenes. The next one has 7.
How do they expect...
You're going to have a huge stack of Crossfire cards here. Everything's going to be dealing the maximum bonus.
All right.
Like,
that's another weird
here's
thing.
how you
Those
fix
Crossfire
things.
cards. Those Crossfire cards just like half of them were like, if you have 2 cards in the bin, like, yeah, except for if we draw this one very first, we're gonna have 2 cards in the bin.
So here's how I would fix this game, right?
A blowtorch and some kerosene.
No. What if there was a way to like pay to have the black market refresh?
that was one of the things I noticed, was that I was buying things out of the black market just because I wanted to see something else out that
exactly.
I might
But then
want.
then your deck gets filled up with crap, right? Like if the game is like it seems like the only way to keep your decks lean is to just not buy fluff, right? But the only way you can refresh the deck is by like, you know, an obstacle or like buying a cheap card. But then that cheap card doesn't necessarily help you, you know? Like, yeah. It's a weird game. It feels like it's being pulled in so many different directions. Like the co-op doesn't necessarily feel like co-op because I was sitting here with the least amount of power in my deck and I was getting the most powerful creatures on me because I was the street samurai. It was like, whoa, like what is happening?
I
here,
think
you know? Like
I think there shouldn't be any crossfires that say you can't help people because we got like 3 of those and it shut us completely down for a turn every single time.
Yeah, that also kicked us in the dick a bunch.
And also the obstacles are so like they weren't even like the hard ones necessarily. Like we drew some hard ones, but like so many of our not hard ones still had fucking like so much health. Like, because the thing about those damage levels is if you get a 5, you have to deal 5 damage in one turn.
Yeah. And
like,
when you just don't have the power, it's just like you sit there for like if there was more a consistent way to draw cards as well, like that's the other thing. There's no real draw in this game. It's either discard a card and draw a card, or it's like
I'm seeing a lot of the karma upgrades that are things where it's like, wow, if we just had that, it would have been so much better.
But you need to win.
Yeah, you need to win before you can get your first upgrade, and like. So you can like up the difficulty to get more karma, and you'd kind of need to do that in order to actually even get your first level karma upgrade. And
so you have to win this exact mission multiple times if you're like, because you'd have to make it harder to get more, and you wouldn't win if you made it harder. So you'd have to play this multiple times.
You get 3 for finishing this, right? You can also play Bring It On, which flip 1 additional obstacle at the start of each scene, and that gives everyone +1 karma, assuming you win.
1 karma.
Or you can also do Danger Zone, start the game with 1 card in the Crossfire discard, and you get +2 karma. In the same game, the team can choose this option up to once for each runner. So with 3 people, we could get an additional 6 karma doing that, but we'd always be at minimum 3 Crossfire.
But then you have to win. Like this game is odd. It's a strange one.
Fuck this game. Fuck this game.
It's kind of brutal. Like
it is.
It just. It's like you've got to get extraordinarily lucky in order to win.
It's not even brutal in a challenging way. Like it's just fucking brutal. Like it's just brutal with total randomness.
I'm a big fan of deck builders, but they need to have like. That's why I really like. What's that one called where you have like bunch of different card types and you just sort of slap them together and you're like, okay, this is the game that we're playing today, and you can like build synergies from that.
Oh, Dominion.
Dominion is just such a fucking amazing example of how things work. Like,
Dominion's
and it's
really
varied every single time that you play that game.
I think Dominion is probably the best simple deck builder.
Oh yeah,
like
100.
it's not incredibly
There's
complicated,
also that,
but everything works in it really well.
Spaceship one as well. That's also really good. I forget what one that one's called, but you know the one where you build like planets and stuff. And
yeah, I remember that. You fucking whooped us at it because none of us knew what we were doing, and you just like turtled up right at the start, and then we were like, "So wait, how do we hurt you now?"
You don't. Yeah, no. It's I think a couple things that could fix this game. Pay a new yen to have the black market refresh, right? Allow people to like killing things for new yen is fine. Drawing the cards is fine. More healing options.
I mean,
would be
being
nice.
able to pay new yen to heal, I think, would be the biggest thing. If you could heal through new yen.
Healing through new yen and being able to refresh the black market, and I think give people options for new yen, because imagine, for example, there was plenty of times we each had one new yen. I had one new yen, Doc had one new yen, and Wreckage had like 9 new yen, right? Like there were times when that happened, which is like, well, how about I pay the 1 new yen and refresh the fucking black market, right? Imagine if that was a thing. All of a sudden, the synergy options become a lot more. Add the ability to have cards be traded between player decks in between rounds. That would be another one. I would be okay with that, 100%. And those rules alone would make the game significantly more enjoyable, because then it becomes about like, okay, we need to kill this guy so that I can use this new yen to heal myself next round, right? The synergies become different. The methodology for how you go about completing missions becomes different.
I'm looking at the scenes of the next scenario.
Mm-hmm.
It looks easier.
What?
Scene 1, 3 normal obstacles. Scene 2, each runner draws 1 card, draw 1 hard obstacle. Scene 3, the client and runner each heals 1 HP, flip 1 hard obstacle and 1 normal obstacle. Scene 4, each runner draws 2 cards, flip 1 hard and 2 normal. Scene 5, the client and runner heals 2 HP, flip 2 hard obstacles, 1 normal obstacle. Like, it actually looks legitimately easier, just longer.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Well, I mean, this is the sort of game that I appreciate how, like, this could probably be like a small game in a box. You know, like there's not a lot of cards, and that's something that I can appreciate about board games. I don't know. I didn't have a lot of fun with this one.
I didn't have fun either, and I don't think it was reasonably beatable. And we get nothing at all if we don't win.
It's also weird that this was is this just like the proving ground? Like, yo, this is what the game's like. Fuck you. Now here's an easy one.
I don't think that's the intention. I think that they just didn't balance it correctly.
I think they came up with a thing and they're like, well, now it's now it's real, motherfucker. Now it's real.
I think that I think it's possible that 3 is the worst number of people to play this one with. I think that at 2 people,
the game is balanced around 4 players.
I think it's balanced at 4, but I think also the benefit that you get for going down to 2 is so much better than the benefit you get for only having 3.
Because then you could like multi-pick your classes and shit. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Well, no, not even that. It's at 3 people, you skip the first crossfire. At 2 people, you skip the first 2 crossfires. So you could actually go without putting any crossfires in the bin at all in a 2-player game. Because at 2 rounds of just a free pass, there's a solid chance that you can kill your obstacles on the 3rd round.
Aside from the fact that both of you would have like 2 monsters on this first crossfire, right? So it's number
No,
of
'cause
runners.
No,
it's
because
always
you draw one for each
It's
person.
it's
Oh.
number of players plus 1, so it stays the same. You don't get more obstacles.
That's fucking weird.
So I think that this game is more beatable with 2 and 4, but 3 is the worst number to play with because you don't get any benefit really, and you get an extra obstacle. So I think that if I wanted to beat this game, first of all, I would make both players play orcs, which is clearly the best class after looking at it.
I'm not so sure about that.
I'm certain that orcs are the best class.
Trolls.
And I'll tell you why. Because starting Nguyen doesn't matter at all. And orcs have the most health and draw the most cards to start with, which means they're the most likely to be able to defeat their obstacles before flipping a crossroads.
Orcs only draw 3.
No, orcs draw 5. I'm seeing here.
Oh, they draw 5. Oh, shit.
Trolls are the ones that draw 3. Orcs draw 5 for their starting hand. So I would play 2. I would have both people be orcs. And I would definitely be able to win.
It's a good point. I'd play this game by myself and only draw 1 obstacle and be the orc and win. Booyah. All the money goes to me. Booyah. Black market. Booyah. Game's broken. Anyway, guys, I think we'll wrap it up there. Unless, Doc, you wanted to have a go at Star Wars Destinies.
No, I think I'm done.
The game burnt you out. I appreciate that. We might be doing more Pathfinder adventure card game next week. I don't know. Zippy seemed to like that game a lot, so see how
I thought it was
go.
a pretty good game.
Yeah, I thought it's a great game actually. So we'll see how we go with that.
If this is the new time slot for board games with bearded bros,
It is. Yep.
this is like I can make this time slot more consistently than the last time slot, so I could be around more often. But then again, there are a lot of board games that I've played that I don't like. So,
I mean, we generally play a lot of new stuff around here outside of Pandemic, which we played for months. So, anywho, guys, thank you very much for watching. You can find both these motherfuckers on Twitter at Poopmaster69 and the Gobbly Gobbly Goop 20,000. I'll let you guess.
we'll let
which one
you
it is.
decide which one is which.
Yeah, that's it. But nah, they're around. I think tomorrow we will have Abyss. I think everyone's on board for that. And then this Wednesday we have more Seven Seas. So that should be fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We are D5000. Remember, fuck the haters. Shadowrun isn't this bad. Good night.